Ooh, hello everybody. Can you turn that off, please? A little bit. Are we dark? Maybe it's just the monitor. Hello everybody. When you I don't know, can you hear me? This is our test to see if you can even hear us.
Yeah, before we start talking about stuff.
When you get to the end of the tangerine, you have to like swish it around to get like, I don't know, the peel or something on it.
That's disgusting.
I saw like a TikTok thing where this lady had this lemonade smasher that smashed lemons into quarters. And then it just beat it down, and then she just put ice and water on it and sent it on its way. It looked pretty interesting. Ew. Look, it's like foam, like at the beach. We can hear you. We can hear you. Hi, hi, hi. Yay. Okay, somebody who knows what's up. Okay, can you guys please let me know if we sound good or not? Okay, here we go, Crystal. Haha. So hello everybody. Welcome to RFS Community Night. We are just hanging out with you guys. I put a poll on the Facebook page. If you guys are not already members of the Facebook group, is it a group?
It's a group.
Facebook group. You can find that at RFSfam, RFS-Fam on Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah, search it. I don't have a link right now, but like, you're not dumb. And on there, I asked a poll of what you guys wanted to do tonight. If you guys wanted Pictionary, Jackbox games, or just to hang out. And it was like, I don't even know what it was like.
It was overwhelmingly just
It was like
out.
30-1.
Last I looked, it was in the 40s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yep.
Aaron says you're too loud.
Am I too loud? Right.
Zip it.
Are we dark?
I feel like we're dark,
is that
but
better?
I don't know if it's our monitor.
Are we dark? You guys let
the darker we are, the more red I look.
Okay, so you want to be like blown out like powder.
Preferably.
Crystal, what's going on your phone right here?
There's a high-speed pursuit of a road rage suspect, so I've got that going on right here. I'll update you guys if anything interesting happens.
Yeah, you know, one of our favorite sports here in California is high-speed pursuit. They play it.
It is.
They play it almost like it's on its own channel. Like, we just wait for it. They have overlays. They have like Google Map overlays, theories.
It's on CBS Los Angeles right now. No. CBSN Los Angeles right now.
You get to listen to the news reporters give theories, like more so than like scientists.
The helicopter reporter's much better.
Yeah, he used to.
It's all about Stu.
Ah, yes. You can click on the things and bring them up too, as well. Why was I going to get up? Oh, do we need to be lighter?
I think so.
Also, can you go to graphics up there when you get a chance, please? I don't like these bubbles. Those are ugly bubbles. Yeah, see up here it says graphics.
You
right
don't
there
like
where
my
it says
ugly
those
bubble?
two, one of those two, just different. That one will do a whole banner across, and that other one is just like that. I think that's probably what
I like that better.
Okay, then you have to go back to chat. Thanks. Hi,
Hannah with the super chat.
What's
Hello,
up, Hannah?
all. Carving my pumpkin while I watch.
All right. What are you making a pumpkin face?
People that live in other parts of the country can like carve their pumpkins now. It's the 19th. If we carved a pumpkin now, it would be so shriveled up by Friday. Like, absolutely. You can't carve your pumpkins any sooner than the day before Halloween if you're going to put it out for Halloween.
We've had them mold the next day, the next morning, the next day underneath they're molded. You can wrap them up a little bit, but it just causes moisture underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it does. It is hard. It is hard. You cannot save the pumpkins.
No, you cannot.
Yes.
Doris, hoping that Hannah's carving comes before drinking.
It kind of goes hand in hand.
You can't get too drunk and play with knives, Dan.
It kind of goes hands in. That's true. And again, please let me know if I'm too loud, since I'm a lot closer to the microphone, because I can turn it down here. I just don't want to blast you guys all out. I don't know. What are we? We got to do a pumpkin when you come back from.
Yes, we need some suggestions. Last year,
Jess sent me one.
Did she? Last year we carved Dan's head, so he's had his moment of glory. We're not carving Dan's head again.
No, I don't want to do that.
I did see that AJ said hello, Mr. Dan and Miss Crystal. Hello, AJ.
Hi,
Thank you for watching.
Happy Tuesday. Tuesday,
yes.
Okay.
Steve says that high-speed pursuits are Crystal's pumpkin spice.
Yeah,
I would say so.
Sometimes you'll get 3 in a night. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes you get some good ones.
Yes. Yeah, it's like full moon kind of thing. Like, ooh, there's another one. Ooh, there's another one. It must be a full moon.
Cable management.
Amanda, wondering if AJ will be interested in carving a pumpkin this year. I remember when Blake was 4 and we had just moved, 3? Mm-hmm. 3, and we had just moved in together, and we were so excited to carve a pumpkin, and he was like old enough to do things, and he was super sick and had a fever and just like wanted to go to bed.
I have pumpkin tips for kids. Like here's what you do. You get them all excited, like, we're gonna do this, right? And like, I carve the top open, I pull the guts out. You get to get a 1 or 2 out there. Cool, huh? Get out of my way. Let me gut it, because we gotta get to the carving, because your attention span is diminishing
Yeah,
when you realize that carving pumpkins is a bunch of BS.
It's a bunch of cleaning.
Right, amazing time with my friends when we carve pumpkins, but as a child, like, it's like you just carve shapes, like basic shapes, and you're done. So you got to get to the shapes quick. So you help them. You just got to get to the shapes. So I think that you should just start it. Like,
yes, come to your child with an empty pumpkin, ready for him to do that part of things, carve the face. Melissa's suggesting putting Vaseline on the cut areas to help preserve your pumpkin a little longer. That would help a little
bit, but it just straight up turns to mold.
It's too dry out here, and they shrivel up, and it's awful.
So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for the pumpkin. I'll kind of let Crystal kind of pick it this year, since we did my head last year, but I don't know. It could be anything. Yeah,
fun. Because we've got the Dremel now, we can literally do anything.
Right. And you'll be in Chicago. You'll do a bunch of pumpkins, so maybe you'll get something inspired there. Maybe something. Hey, if you need a pattern, I know a person that's got hundreds,
you know a guy?
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of patterns. Yes, she buys so many patterns that she asked the dude, hey, do you have this? And then he just made it.
Nice.
yeah, he just made it. So I don't know. I want to do something fun, not just like a traditional pumpkin. We were watching Halloween. And
the original.
Yeah, because we wanted to watch the new one, right? Because you guys were all like, "Oh, the new one's out. You gotta watch it." And I was like, "Okay." So then I'm like, "But what order?" Because there's 50 of them.
Yeah. Then we started looking into it, because I'm like, "Hold on, this one appears to be a sequel, but I know there's already sequels to the movie Halloween." So I went and Googled what order should I watch them in, and I found a website that described where in the storyline each movie was. So there's the original, was it 1978, I believe? The original 78. And then part 2 is the sequel. And then part 3 is some random offshoot, apparently. And then it goes back into some other stuff. And then Rob Zombie directed 2 of them.
Right. Which, him and his Dragula.
Right. And then it came back with the 2018 version that was just called Halloween, which is the first. It's the prequel to Halloween Kills. That's this one that's out now, Halloween Kills.
The very first Halloween. So you jump. So if you want to hop back in, you can jump.
No. You watch the very first Halloween.
The very first one in 1978, and then you hop all the way to the last movie.
Okay, not the last one. The second to last, because Halloween Kills is the most recent one. That's the last one.
the last movie,
so,
and then this movie.
Halloween from 2018 is the one that resets the story, and it picks up 40 years later from the 1978 version. Real time, 40 years later. And then Halloween Kills is the sequel, and then there's another one that comes out next year. That's the third in that series of these ones that are out now.
Okay.
So we went and watched the 1978 version.
Which I wasn't really stoked to do in the first place, because I just wanted to see the new stuff. I just wanted to see
Right, but it's been forever since I've watched any of the Halloween movies,
Yeah.
so I needed a refresher. I've seen it, but it's been a while. It's not my favorite series.
I didn't remember it. All the masked murders are the same to me. When I was a kid, I had no desire to see these movies. It just didn't.
I loved them.
It was not. I wanted to watch G.I. Joe, Transformers. I didn't want to watch any of that crap. So we watched it. Man, that movie's a pile of crap. That movie's the worst movie ever.
Okay, you have to understand the setting though. Horror movies in the way that we know them now weren't really a thing then. Think of Psycho. Psycho was a horror movie, but you never saw anybody get stabbed. It was implied, and then you saw the chocolate syrup go down the drain.
That story made sense. This story of Halloween made no sense.
It really didn't.
It made no sense.
I will definitely agree with you on the plot holes of why he was going after Jamie Lee Curtis in the first place, and why he still went after her when he seemed to go after people who were having sex, but she wasn't. So why was he going
interested in that?
Yeah.
So I feel like he was trying to set up that trap for somebody else, and then she got caught up in it. It was just
definitely some plot holes.
Yeah, it was some plot holes. So yeah, that made me really irritated by it, because it's such beloved and stuff, and it was just, you know what I do love? I love things on film. That grainy film. Those lenses were amazing.
You were impressed with some of those wide shots and stuff.
Yeah. And I do appreciate movies from the old school. No internet, no cell phones. Soon as the parents left the driveway and left, it's empty. It's gone. You have nothing. You have no recourse.
Yes.
You have no recourse. So I do like
the
that.
phone would ring at the house she's babysitting at, and she'd be like, "Whatever residence."
Yeah.
Ooh, I wouldn't answer the phone at someone else's house.
Everything's an unknown.
Yes. Yeah, so that was interesting. Marco says that where was it? Rob Zombie's Halloween versions were the best. I've
Try it on
never
that side so
seen
you
them.
can
Oh yeah, that's
make
right.
one on the screen.
See, that's line of sight for me. So you
I'm
screw me
okay
up.
with. I like Rob Zombie just fine, but I'll have to check out his version of it just to see, because we did watch the original, so I would like to see it.
I'm
But
interested
his
to see.
stuff's it's
It's gory.
just so
It's
right.
gory for the sake of gory, and I'm
Which
not
is
a
fine.
fan of that.
But that's a whole genre, so I get it. So
Right.
I get it. Yes, but okay. So anyway, so we watched that movie, and then like now we'll hop forward to the other movies, which I don't know. I guess we'll figure out where to like. It's an easy one to leave off on because that movie had no substance to it.
Right. You complained we were like an hour in and nobody had died yet.
Yeah,
like
it
he was
like
just
an hour
standing
and
there
4
creepily.
minutes and like nobody had died yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
except for like the beginning opening scene.
Right. It was a different time and different types of movies. Marco does say the Rob Zombie ones are very violent.
Yeah.
I saw one Rob Zombie movie in the theater and was just like, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, stuff like that. Not my thing. I don't want gore for the sake of gore.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. It doesn't like offend me. It's just there's just no story. It's just.
The kills weren't really the
that's
best. When he killed her in the car and his hand was on her throat, and then his other hand comes and like slices her throat, but clearly nothing happened, and then she's just like,
They could have taken another take on it.
Like,
But film's
come on.
Film's expensive to process. So
right.
like,
And then you see her later and her throat's clearly slit open, but we saw her throat in the car and it was not slit open. So I have trouble with continuity on that. We did have a member chat, but first, Aaron suggests, why don't you do a pumpkin of yourself? I don't have anything
I mean, it's already
iconically
orange.
recognizable. I hate you. Dan's got that mohawk. I mean, I guess I can do like braided pigtails or something, but
that doesn't seem fun.
it's not quite as
I don't
like
I don't wanna,
recognizable.
carve a picture of my own face.
Oh my gosh, you guys were chatty. There was one. Is it not green over here? Is that the problem?
It's not going to be green over there.
Oh, okay, well then I need to go over here.
Yes.
Tales from the Pack with the member super chat.
Hello.
If you're watching and not subscribed, you should be. This channel is full of the best people you could ever hope to meet. Not just us, but everybody. All of you guys are so
We're
amazing.
like the Snapple of the internet.
Full of the best stuff on earth. Yeah, absolutely. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the RFSfam Facebook group so you can do things like vote on what you want us to do when we give that as an option.
And if you are the chat, you subscribe because it's set to subscribers only. So,
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And then we had one more. I did see Amanda mentioned that the members free. Apparently, if you're a member, you get one free super chat per billing cycle.
Oh, nice.
Not per month,
Okay.
per billing cycle. So thank you for clarifying that because we're not really clear on that.
Thank you for that.
And Crystal the Animal Lover with a member super
Hello.
chat says, I can't wait for you guys to do pumpkins. Maybe do a cat and Halloween dantics. What will Dan dress up as?
You'll have to tune in to find out, but all my stuff, I believe, is here for it. So one of the last pieces came yesterday.
Yeah, we have to do
So that'll
a
be good.
test run and see how everything's going to work.
What about Candyman, the new one? I haven't seen that one. Isn't that the one with the bees and you say his name in the mirror 3 times? I watched the old one in the 90s, but I didn't see the new one.
I've only seen the original once, so that is on my list to watch, which I'm running out of time because I'm going to go to Chicago on Friday and be gone until the 28th. So I'm running out of scary movie time. I'm going to have to talk Jason into watching some stuff with
the
me.
new Purge movie was awesome. I'll check it out. I liked the Purge movies. I thought that was interesting. Like, it was an interesting concept of how are they gonna pull this off? Like, how are they gonna make this work? So I saw like a couple of the Purge movies, and then that was it. Like, good enough. I get it.
I don't like them because I have a legit fear of home invasion, and that's a lot of what happens in
And
there.
the very first one it was, and then they had to like, oh, now I gotta go outside the house.
Yeah, I don't like any movie that's based on home invasion. I'm not down for that. That's not scary movie to me. That's freaking terrifying, and it's too real. I can't deal with that.
The new Candyman movie to me sucked. Yeah, I don't know. Most most horror movies suck. Like, it's just an excuse to get to the like gratuitous smashing and crashing, and the killing and stuff.
Mel Shane says, I finished my monster yesterday, just wondering how I can show you a photo of it. I don't have a Facebook page. What's the best way?
Facebook? Like, girl, live in the now. That's... you can go to my Facebook Messenger and message it. Go ask anybody else in your house if you could use their Facebook and send it to us. I'm sorry, I don't know.
If you have an Instagram, you can message.
You think you have a Facebook and not an Instagram? Or an Instagram but not a Facebook?
Some people do. I know people that have Instagram but no Facebook. I don't know.
Time for a subreddit. Oh, I have a subreddit. But the problem is our audience doesn't, nobody Reddits. I mean, here comes the 3 people that will tell you they Reddit.
Yes.
But
we talked about it before, though, when we bring up Reddit, and everybody's like, I read a what?
Yeah, I tried to, figure out where to put us, and Facebook is the most age demographic place from beginning to end. Let's just do it on Facebook. So this Facebook page is the subreddit. Sorry. You can mail it to me. You can mail it to the P.O. box. There you go. Print it out on your HP bubble jet from 1998. And then mail it to me in snail mail. And then I'll open it up, fold it in 4s, print it on a piece of paper, fold it in 4s, and I'll open it up and then I'll show everybody.
Fold it
and
into a
then
heart.
I can put it on the refrigerator and I'll put A++.
You'll grade it.
Plus. What happened to your high-speed pursuit?
It ended. He got out of the car. Boring.
Oh, man. He parked nicely.
Dr. Detroit suggesting we do a pumpkin of Topo, but it's half eaten. He might just half eat it. Let's see. You read that.
Today he was up. You have pictures of it. You have to follow RFS Cats on Instagram.
Yes.
He was up on top there trying to wiggle his way off being cute on his back.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna use up one of your lives trying to be cute.
PJ pretty much nailed it. So you want an Ed Gein story, not an Ed Gein vlog. Yes.
What's that? I kind of know who that is. He's a writer or a book reviewer.
No.
Ed Gein says.
No.
What is it?
He was a murderer who actually didn't murder too many people.
Uh-huh.
But he's one that several movies are based off of. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, loosely based, inspired by.
Right.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Silence of the Lambs. He skinned people.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I want the story, but I don't want to see it. I don't want the vlog of it.
So it's not Garth Brooks' alter ego.
No, that's Chris Gaines.
Okay.
Different.
Right.
Totally different.
I just hear that dog bark all day long. They just leave that dog chained up out there. They never touch it or play with it or anything. The dog just stands there and
sad.
barks and barks and barks and barks. I feel bad. I wave at it, but I don't.
I wave at
It
it.
just barks
It came over here one time, and we gave it food and water, years ago.
So, who would you want chasing you? We've talked about this before. Who's your scary movie guy? You're a Freddy guy. We talked
Freddy.
about, right?
Yeah, but as somebody who has very realistic dreams that occasionally can be terrifying, I don't know if I'd really want that. I don't want to be murdered. I don't want to be chased by a murderer.
Weird. I want to do all the stuff I'm into.
No,
And you don't.
but see, I'm into the psychology of it. That's my leftover cat bits.
Is it a down feather?
Don't judge me.
All right, fair enough. So, Crystal, you're leaving soon.
I am.
And I think Friday, I'm going to try to do a Mario Kart party thing.
Are you?
Yeah, here, let me see this real quick. I think I'm going to try to do that. Look, I can put this graphic on the screen. If you guys want to... where is it? Oh. If you guys want to add me on the Switch, go ahead and do it. There you go. You got it.
Oh,
If you guys want to add me on the Switch, you can add me. I'm trying to figure out how to host it, but you guys will probably go live at 5 on Friday, because I'll kick you off the car. Bye, Crystal! No, I'll park so you can pee in the...
Stop it!
Pee in the parking garage.
You pee in an airport parking garage one time and you never live it
for
down.
3 minutes.
I told you I really had to pee.
It was ridiculous. It was
had to pee.
it was like you were tricking me. It was like you had a Camelback on.
You were laughing hysterically and I was still peeing.
I just
I had to pee really bad.
So after I kick her out the car, I'll come home at about 5 o'clock Pacific. I'll make a theme for it. We're gonna play some Mario Kart. So if you have a Nintendo Switch, now's the time to add me. You can slip into my friends list on the Switch, and I'll add you, and you'll have a chance to hop in the lobbies. I don't know how that works out, but we'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll have you added. Good. I thought they were crashing. I thought they were crashing.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, so you can check that out.
All right, can I go over that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Doris says Freddy scared the hell out of me as a kid.
Me too.
I liked it because it was really creative and not so realistic.
No, that's the part you didn't like. That it was way out there.
Yeah, I liked that it was out there so you could I don't like home invasion stuff because it's too real. That could happen. So I liked that it was just really out there that this guy's not really going to come into my dreams and kill me. That's weird. And every murder was creative. It wasn't just stabby. It was... The one that sticks in my mind more than any of them is the girls working out and then like her elbows pop out cockroach arms.
Oh yeah.
And she turns into a cockroach in like a little roach motel.
I know, it's all scary back then. Now that would happen in a Geico commercial. Save 10% or less on car insurance.
But when I was like 10, it was terrifying, and like that visual image has stuck with me all these years.
The part of was Freddy was terrifying. It was just a coloring. It was all dark. The neighborhoods were weird. It was stuff that I had never seen with my eyes before when I was a kid. Maybe it was like 5 or 6, and I went to my friend's house. No, 5. I think I was like 5. I went to my friend's house across the street, and she was there like watching this, and I was standing there for a minute, and I couldn't look away, but I knew like this sucked. I remember like this is not good for like little Dan.
Yeah, Amanda says any scary movie scares me too much. I have nightmares for days. Oh, that makes me sad.
I don't get the nightmares from it though. Like I don't get any of the fun stuff. Crystal was like jumping. So like the phone
jump
rang,
scares.
The phone rang, and she like curled up into a ball.
No, it wasn't the phone.
Eek!
I did not.
And then I did it.
I always say, "Oh Jesus!" Like, it's always like that. It's when somebody like pops out from a door, even if you know it's gonna happen. Like People Under the Stairs. There's one part where a cat comes out, and I remember, I don't know what year did that movie come out? Like late '80s, early '90s, and I was in the theater, and I remember like not screaming like like a girl, but like oh my god, like. In the theater, loud, and my dad laughing hysterically at me because the cat popping out scared me.
You've had a few
it's jump scares
inside the theater. I think even the Quiet Place, you jumped, and there was
anytime there's a jump scare.
There was no noise. There was no noise.
I'm not scared by like, oh my god, gore. I'm scared by things popping out. That's it. But not so much in real life. Blake always tries to get me and like jump out. Not so much these days, but he went through a phase where he was always trying to scare us. I rarely could get scared like that.
Right. Sally says, I don't watch scary movies, give me a comedy. That's me too. I mean, I'll watch them because like nothing, like I'll watch anything, but I'm still like, I'm more of a comedy person. There's good comedy movies that are scary. Like, was it Tucker and Dale?
Yes, that one was good.
Evil Tucker and Dale. We'll get corrected in the chat. That one was a fun movie.
Versus Evil or something like that.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that was a fun one.
Oh, Hannah with the super chat posted her pumpkin in the group.
All right, we'll find it right here. I have nightmares if I watch Little House on the Prairie before bed.
I love it.
All full of Paul and Laura's doing weird things. No joke. Here's the thing. I watched one of those shows the other day, and I was like, what is this show? Because all growing up, I was probably... I guess I was a lot younger than... Who was Little House on the Prairie? What's her name? Oh, the girl, Laura Ingalls.
There you go.
But, like, I was like, what is this show? So I put it on the other day, and it's, like, not the business. Like, the first episode I watched, they're, like, grown up, and they're, like, they've gone on to the spinoff show, and there's, like, 4 people in the town. That's all that made it through, like, I don't know, the typhoid or the cough or anything. There's 4, not 3.5. There's 4 people, like, left. Laura Ingalls has got 2 kids. I'm like, why would you reproduce when, like, you saw what happened to Michael Landon? Like, he's like... He didn't make it to the other part of the show. Right. So I'm watching, and, like, the dude is, like, having his way with his daughter, and, like, that's what the episode was about. And I'm like, this is lame. Then the next episode, it was the same thing. The guy was drunk and, like, beating on someone. And, like,
that one was bad.
Yeah, like, the dude was hooking up
with
his kids.
It was simpler times, Dan. Simpler times.
Simpler stories. Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman never talked about that stuff. I'll tell you that. And that town was full of people. Full of people.
Can you reach to show that on camera? That's Hannah's pumpkin. I love it. Really well done, too.
You have to cover your face with your hands. It'll do it eventually.
Will it, though? I think you might have to...
Oh, there it goes. Yes. Abandoned Hope. That looks good.
Yeah, really well done.
Good job. Yeah, because it's on our face trackers. So if you don't have a face, you'll...
If you don't have a face. If you've met up with Ed Gein. Doris wants to know, so do you guys like haunted houses? I don't particularly because it's a lot of jump scares.
I would love to try one. I've never been to a true haunted house. We went to Universal Studios once, and it was not true. My friends would have them and stuff, but I've never been to a true haunted house. Here's my thing, and I ain't trying to be tough guy. I just would love to be scared out of my seat, OMG'd. You know when the car comes through and they take that picture and everybody's
Those
screaming?
are the best.
Oh, please, please, please. So I would love to go somewhere, but it's like, I just appreciate it. I'm like, oh, you nice job. Oh yeah.
Do you remember
cool.
around the
Like,
corner from Chris's house?
Yeah.
We went to the haunted house, and it actually was people you knew.
Yes.
And they like took you through their house. They like converted their house into haunted house stuff, and you walked through their house, and all the pictures on the wall were maybe different. I don't know. Maybe that's what they had originally in their house.
So
I don't know.
I want to know what it is, but we don't. There's nothing around here for that. Dodgers won. Yeah, right. They were down like 5-2 when I turned it off to watch hockey.
Which is in overtime, according
Charlotte
to
says
C.
I jump scare over anything. I would love a jump scare. Have you ever caught? I don't think I've gotten one. I jump scare for like if a cat comes around the corner, or if I don't hear you and you're right there, I'll jump scare.
Yes.
I can jump scare for that. Yeah. So some things do get me. Some things do. Yeah, I didn't think that I didn't think that the Dodgers would come back. Clowns. Oh yeah, I can't do clowns. Not sure what movie I watched as a kid that made me afraid of clowns. It was probably
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love that.
That one creeped me out too, because I had never seen that style of art. Before, of that clay, like that stuff. So it really scared me. But like, it still is fun. It holds up. It holds up better than Halloween. Oh my gosh.
This year we've been
Or the
watching a lot of
slow-motion
like
killer.
cheesy, low budget scary movies.
Yes. Well, yeah, we scroll through them a lot. But yes, we've been picking. I picked just stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And those are fun. I like the stupid stuff sometimes. The one we watched was so bad that like the dude kept murdering, so the mom kept cloning the same person so he could murder that person.
Yeah, that was weird. With Samantha Mathis and Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Yeah. So it had a great like story to it, but like it didn't have any budget. Wow, 6-5 Dodgers final. Wow, holding on. Let's go crash the next Dodger game, Alyssa. I'll scoop you up on the way to Dodger Stadium. I'm currently buying a Mario Kart to play along on Friday. Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. There's my digits. I will add you to the Switch. It'll just be me, Crystal. You'll be gone. It'll be me here, and I'll be Switch. I guess I'll be Mario Karting. I'll be drunk Mario Karting.
You have to do it when I'm not here because I curse too much when I play Mario Kart.
Everybody's used to your curse words, except for AJ. You'd have to get a swear jar.
I heard he read a curse word out loud today.
Yeah, I was pretty stoked.
It happens.
I was pretty stoked. Steve, you said you were afraid of something. What was it? Oh, I read it up there. What was it? Now I want to know what you said. Pens are in overtime. Are they? Nice.
Right there under the super chat.
It was 1-1. There was an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark that I think scared me for years.
Oh, that show was so good.
I didn't watch any of those. I might have been, because I'm like 2 years older than you.
Right.
A year and a half. I might have been just like right out the door during that time. Like I knew it was on. It would be on in the house because like my nieces and stuff lived with me, and they're only a couple years. They're like the Rugrat generation.
I feel like I was still on my way out there too,
so
but
I knew what it was.
I was
like,
really
it was on
in
Snick, but I didn't.
I was really into like the R.L. Stein
it.
and stuff like that, and that kind of fell in line with that.
Yeah,
so
I had just left the house to like go outside.
to go outside.
Yeah, to go venture outside.
I got Blake into those for a while too,
But
when
they
he was
were
like
weird.
early teens, maybe preteen. We watched a bunch of those.
So when I watched them, I noticed if you don't have enough money for a budget and you start compromising with weird angles and odd lighting and lots of what's this stuff that goes in water and goes all
Dry ice?
yes, it can really like scare you or like not scare you but like really it's weird like almost like hey man, what are you guys doing to the kids? Like you can't be having these shots. I don't know. Some of it was really weird. The adults were like bad clunky acting. Where like they all almost would like are all creepers. I don't know how to say that. It's true. AJ read on the car today. I told him that's not a word we use. It's not a word we use. It's a word that we well place in situations to make everything better.
Hey, did he sound it out correctly? You've got to be proud of that.
We tried to explain to our Japanese friend, we've talked about this before, what the F word is. Because it means 20 different things.
Yes. No, it can be a sentence, just
right,
with only that word.
No problem picking it up. He was using that theme perfectly every time.
Absolutely.
I was like, oh, but you don't get it. No, he got it.
You got it.
Yeah, he got it. Well placed F-bomb. Yeah, good job, Gosh. Excuse me.
Steve said it was the episode where the kids' parents turned out to be aliens that didn't have faces. It was super creepy.
Yeah, see, that's weird. And they probably just had enough budget to have weird, creepy face. Yeah, no thanks. So, today are we done? I don't know where we're
yeah,
at.
I think we're good.
I gotta watch how I'm gonna blast through all my topics.
You have topics? You came with a plan? You've got a list and
just a little
everything.
list of
Look at
things.
you.
Yeah. Is there anything you want to scroll through and highlight and stuff? And if you guys just showed up, I'm going to be playing some Switch on Friday. So if you guys have Mario Kart, hop aboard. I do recommend it if you guys have a Switch and you ain't fired it up in a minute, fire it up like tonight, charge it, get the new updates, get all the stuff worked out. I turned mine on the other day and like I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get the dock to work for a while. But that's because I was using a different charger, still a Nintendo charger, but not the like OEM one. So it took a while to figure it out. So dust your Switches off today.
Hannah says time to get some liquor and play some Animal Crossing.
November.
Oh my gosh, are you excited for the new update?
Yeah, the new update
I'm really
comes out
excited.
November 5th, the last free update, and then the expansion pack.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will be getting that expansion
Yeah,
pack.
that pretty much breathed a whole new game into the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made it come back to life.
It's going to be kind of like The Sims. You can go in and decorate the vacation houses. It looks lots of fun.
Right. Nancy said, is that it? Oh, my brother and I used to have haunted houses in our garage.
Nice.
When we were kids. They were pretty good. Lots of crying kids. Do you have any photos of that? That would be cool. Post that in RFSfam if you do. I wish I would have put that number on top.
That reminds me that I think I've talked about it before. Around the corner from my house growing up, there was not a haunted house.
In Palmdale?
Yeah. There was a guy who would come running out as you were walking by with a chainsaw, like on. I like to think he didn't have a blade or chain with
Probably
the
not.
cutting part in it.
Or maybe.
But
it was the early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah, he would chase us down with a chainsaw, and it was terrifying. Even though he did it every year you'd be terrified. That was good. I don't know who that guy was, but yeah, he was all about making kids cry.
There was this dude that lived up the street from me when I was 8, and I lived on the west side of Pat Patterson. And he was a real estate agent, and he would take the little black cats and he'd light them and throw them at us at Halloween on our bikes and stuff. Crack, 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 crack.
Remember Blake got really scared when we went to that Halloween, the haunted house in like the garage on the other side of town? And you would like go in their garage and I don't remember what it was. I just remember him being terrified of it when we would go over there.
I don't
No?
remember, no.
Like the whole cul-de-sac would be all done up and everything. Over like off of Avenue L?
Oh, yes, on the west side.
Yeah.
We'd go to the other side of town because there was like rumored that's where they had the full candy bars because that's where the nicer 2-story houses
And we
were.
did. One year we went to, there was nobody at the house and they had a big box out front and it said, take
like
one.
Ding Dongs,
There was
huh?
Hostess cupcakes,
Yeah.
the ones with the little swirly doodle on top.
Those boxes look like it came from the dude that worked at the place.
Oh, absolutely, for sure. He worked at Hostess and
Yeah.
just got himself a case
Yeah.
and we got Hostess cupcakes. That was the best find we ever got.
Skydreamer with the hard-hitting questions. Does Crystal have a score jar for Animal Crossing? It's not. It would just be for like life. It would just be
I'd
for,
be
like,
so
life.
broke. No, the swear jar comes into play with Mario Kart. Animal Crossing it's chill.
No?
How can you get mad at Animal Crossing? It doesn't infuriate me.
I don't feel like you cuss and swear as much as like until you're on the camera. But like
Until I'm on camera.
or like I just
You don't
I
hear
just
what's going on in my head.
I just don't pay attention.
I just talk more consistently during the hours we are on camera. That's all. I'm quieter off camera.
Maybe that's what it is. Are you always dropping F-bombs at work?
Yeah. Sort of.
Ken and I play Animal Crossing together all the time, and now I seriously need to get my own copy. That's what happened. Crystal had the island, and then I was second on the island, which was just fine because, like, you know, I haven't been on it in months because I kind of got a little bit bored with it. But we haven't played it in like 6 months. Crystal went to her island the other day when we saw the update, and it was nothing but roaches and a bad hair.
Yeah, there was bad hair. I thought there was going to be weeds everywhere. There was like a normal amount, like 3 weeds on my island.
Well, it's legal now, so they're not like they're just laying around anymore.
Right. But yeah, there was roaches in every room in my house. I had to go stomp them out.
No pictures. I wish I did. My brother hooked up the speakers. My friends and I made screaming recording. Had rows of threads hanging down. Felt like spider webs. That was kind of fun.
KK says, I've played Animal Crossing every single day since last year
Is that
on
why your
Christmas.
name's KK? We did
KK Slider?
Yeah, we did for a while, and then like
I probably did about a year, almost a year straight.
Yeah, and then
Because it was fun when you first started and you'd go through all the holidays and the tournaments and everything. And then it started to get repetitive. And it was like, oh, okay, I got to go catch a fish and I got to go slingshot the thing and I got to go, oh, the ghost is here and I got to collect the pieces. And it just got really tedious. That's why I'm so excited for the expansion that's coming out with, if you guys haven't seen it, go check out a video about it and the new stuff that's coming out and the download. There's a free update. Everybody's going to get the free update. And then there's a downloadable content pack, right? Am I saying that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll make you want to like dust it off again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched it, you can watch the Nintendo Direct about it on YouTube. It was on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Mm-hmm. So I posted in the RFS Fam group today this picture that I took of us. We were at Aldi, on Saturday there was a broccoli pizza.
I didn't see that. You must have hid that from me because I didn't see it.
It's just
I saw your
there.
picture today,
It's
but I
just-
didn't see it.
It's just sitting there by those crappy pizzas. One time I bought an Aldi pizza and it was like the worst thing ever. You guys remember that? Ooh, scores all in caps. It has to be my team that won. Who did it? I need fantasy points. Half my fantasy team got COVID and I had to boot them.
Oh.
Tell me it's Carter. Tell me it's Carter or McCann. Or excuse me. Yeah, tell me it's Carter. Yeah, tell me it's Carter. So, okay. So, I took a picture of this broccoli pizza that I saw over there, and it looked like it was like it has broccoli. It has broccoli here. I'll find the photo so I can read it. It's not like it's a broccoli sauce. It just has broccoli on top. But somebody in marketing was like, like it's a vegetable pizza, but what would really make everybody talk about it is if we just put broccoli on the front, right? So let me see if I can find this picture here of the broccoli pizza. Here it is. Okay, so here's the broccoli pizza. It says thin crust topped with cheddar cheese sauce, broccoli, organic carrots and onions, mozzarella, cheddar, Asiago,
Carrots too?
and Parmesan cheese. Right.
And a
right.
cheddar cheese sauce?
Yeah, right.
Like this cheese
So-
sauce you'd pour over
yes,
broccoli.
Yes, but okay, is that what that is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. But I'm just gonna try to block Crystal's face here, which we're not gonna be able to see it for some reason. I don't know why. It's just blown out. Okay, anyway, it says broccoli. It's got a big picture of broccoli on it. If you guys are on RFSfam, you guys can see it. I only saw maybe 2 out of like 20 comments that were like, no, everybody was down for this. Like, this is great. So
I can't do broccoli.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try it on Friday. I mean, it's a huge pizza.
Would you rather have that over Little Caesars? Because you can't have
No.
2 pizzas in one Crystal's Vacation.
I'm starting to think that, or like, what if I don't like the broccoli pizza? Like, then I have to have a backup pizza.
You can't have 2 pizzas in one Crystal Vacation,
I
Dan.
think, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to put it to a vote if people want me to try the Little Caesars pizza to compare it to Jess's and the home of Little Caesars, or broccoli pizza.
Right.
If it's still there. It might not be there. Maybe I'll see if it's there, and if it's, because it's not always there. But I've seen it a few times, and people were down for it. People were really down for it. But they gimmicked it because I thought it was going to be like a broccoli sauce or something like that.
No, it's like...
only one line of broccoli. There's like 10 more things that aren't broccoli on here.
Right, but it's carrots, broccoli and carrots, and I've had like a vegetable lasagna with vegetables, actual
Right, that's-
vegetables in it,
uh-huh.
instead of like I do it with like spinach and artichoke, but it was like chunks of vegetables, like a almost like a stew or something.
Yeah.
And that was actually surprisingly good, and I feel like that's what they're trying to do here, and then they just put some cheese sauce and put it on a pizza dough.
Okay.
But I would not try it.
All right.
I would
Ready for
absolutely
NHL? Go.
Back to haunted house
Stars
stuff.
Women's Shootout?
Holly wants to
Oh,
know,
wasn't Friday.
would you go visit the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose? Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think Holly and I were talking about it one day. We were looking at it. It's like $45 a person.
It's expensive.
Holy cow! And I heard it was like pretty disappointing.
Yeah, I would love to see it. I know all about it. I've watched stuff about it and stuff. Absolutely fascinated with it. But yeah, it's a little pricey. I don't know that I want to spend that
But
kind of
it's
money.
Here, like on home turf. Amanda said she was one of the no's. What's up,
I'm with you.
Nathan? Yeah. Why can't Dan have 2 pizzas on Crystal's Vacation?
That's too much pizza. It's only
isn't-
one Dan.
Isn't he an adult? Do adults need 2 pizzas?
No, he's not. No.
I definitely don't need 2 pizzas. But
don't need
there's
2
other
pizzas.
times. So I will definitely go and see if I can. After I drop you off, I'll stop by to beer up at the Aldi and see if I can find that pizza there. If not, then I will get the Little Caesars pizza.
Fair
We
enough.
know that that's going to be there.
Yes. Hot and ready, sitting on the counter
Hot and
waiting
ready.
For you.
Right.
Cyber Husky wants to know if you finally got the package she sent.
I did. I got it today, and I opened it, but I haven't done anything with it. So yes, technically yes, it's made it safe, and then you haven't gotten any accolades, or we haven't been able to open it more since then, because that was just right before we started. So yes, that was a long explanation.
My Last Week Adventure says, "Hi fam, what have I missed? And what's with the Switch
Okay,
code?"
so on Friday, we're going to do Mario Kart on probably around 5 o'clock Pacific, so it's a little bit earlier for you guys. It's on the East Coast, because that's where you guys are all at. So you can add me on Switch, and you have a chance to hop in the lobby and play the games. I don't know how many people can play in a game, but after a few games, it like dumps you back out to the main screen, and so everybody will get a turn.
Aiden says, we have an Aldi in my town, but it's kind of sketchy.
Really?
What do you mean by that? Because the first time I went to
too.
Aldi, my only takeaway was,
Like,
this is like
dang.
Trader Joe's meets a dollar store. This is really weird.
Everything here is generic. Like,
Yes.
this is weird. It's almost like a bad Food for Less or a Kroger's.
Yeah.
And then you realize what they've done.
Yes.
They've done it, and I don't know how they're not getting sued for everything they've done, but they've pretty much turned on every factory light at every manufacturing place after they're done making everything and ran another batch of stuff because everything that you see that's generic there is amazing.
And I will say 90% of the stuff we've gotten from there were converted. Like, absolutely, we'll get that again.
Yes.
We liked some of the pizza, but we didn't like other pizza, so we have to... You did throw one away. But last New Year's Eve, we had those 2 little pizzas, and those were good.
Right.
We ate, I think one of them we liked and one we didn't or something. But overall, pretty much everything there, no matter how sketchy, and maybe you're not talking about the items, maybe you're talking about like a sketchy neighborhood or something.
I think we're probably talking about the inside of it.
Yeah, I seriously thought it was just Trader Joe's meets the dollar store. I went years ago and was like, whatever. And then my mom was like, oh, they have these giant flower pots, like legit this big around, and like this tall, and they were like $10. Then they went on sale for like $7, and I stocked up on those. And then she took me another time, and that's where I got my springform pan and a couple other baking things for cheap.
That place is the jam. Yeah, but like when I first couple times I went in there, I'm like, this is done. We're out. I think like I'm out of here. I don't get it. Can you try that, please?
Probably. But yeah, a lot of stuff. We generally, and I've talked about it before, we generally tend to go there before we go to any other store because you can't get everything you need there, but the things you can get are going to be way cheaper. So it's a good money saver without having to like coupon and stuff.
And it like ours like isn't really always that crowded, and they will get you through that line quick as heck. Watch out.
Those cashiers are quick. Like you can't work there if you can't check out like this, and they'll be like, go ahead and put your card in, and you can put your card in and pay while they're still scanning your stuff. And they're like, cool, here's your receipt, bye, and you go bag your own groceries, and it's amazing, and nobody squishes your bread and puts your freezables on top of your non-freezables and makes them all moist. I love it. Give it a shot.
Dave's defense.
Jeremy with the super chat. Thank you so much for the support, friend. Appreciate it.
Hi, Jeremy.
No message,
What's
just
up?
a super
Is
chat.
this your first time hanging out here? I don't recognize your face around here. Welcome. And if you have any questions, feel free to give us questions. Hold on, hockey talk. Detroit cheating? No, Detroit's like coming up a little bit. They sucked for a lot of years, and eventually you save all your suck money up, and then you can buy an apartment, and there's Detroit. Buying apartments with their suck money. Yeah. For sucking for all these years. Yes.
Steve wants to know, can he have a pizza and a panzerotti? I don't know what a panzerotti is.
It's like this car.
That's what I was thinking.
And then you get a pizza wrap on it. It's like a Maserati with a pizza wrap. You know? It's like, it's a pizzarati, man. It goes from 0 to za.
Stupid. Chris says, if you have 2 pizzas, you can absolutely only cut one of them with the sword.
Did somebody say, God. You don't even have to call it, you don't even have to say it 3 times.
Who did this? Why?
That's right.
We still don't know. They will not fess up. Whoever committed this atrocity has not fessed up.
Today I was trying to vacuum the house, and the sword wouldn't leave me alone, so I had to like swaddle it with a blanket around me and tie it while I vacuumed the house. It sits right by the bed at night.
I think you might love it more than me.
It sits right by my bed at night.
My last week of adventure just found out there's an Aldi near them and thought the only one was 3 hours away. They seem to be popping up too.
Yeah,
they're like building more. So absolutely, go check it out.
Yeah, you should. It's fun there. I have a good time there.
Jeremy says, y'all need to come to Texas. Y'all are very close to my bro and sis. Texas isn't that close.
We're like 9 hours straight drive. I think it's like a 9-hour drive to Texas.
It's not that
I could
close.
be there by 3 in the morning. like 3 in the morning. Mooch is here. Somebody was saying Mooch is here. He's behind the Nintendo Switch.
There's a Mooch.
He's there.
He is grumpy facing.
Yeah, he's there chilling out. He's there chilling out because it's cold now. It's getting cold. So he always wants to snuggle. All the cats are starting to find the warmest spot.
Yeah, I keep waking up with Kamiko on my throat, and it's awful.
The other day I woke up and I thought you grew a growth of cat.
she usually will sleep like here-ish.
And she's tiny, so
but she's just like curled up on my throat, and it's the worst. Dawn says Winchester Gardens are pretty, and I think the house is cool. There's a mini museum of old rifles and historical stuff. It absolutely fascinates me, but I just don't know if I want to spend that kind of money. Doris just had the breakfast bars from Aldi today. They were brown sugar and cinnamon. Telling you, super yum. I don't think I've had those.
I don't think so either.
But I'm all about it. They're knockoff everything. They're Noreos. Get their Noreos. They have the caramel apple ones right now. Those are the
those,
jam.
Those are fun.
Those are
I'm
really
okay with
good.
Those are fun.
The toffee covered pretzels. They have caramel
Right.
apple pretzels right now. Those are good.
Oh no, my bro and sis live in Roseman. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay.
That is close. That's where
That is
Blake went to
close.
school.
I ain't been to that place in a minute.
Nope, not
Pass
since
through.
Blake stopped going to school out there, huh?
Pass through town. That town
Yes.
keeps us on the up. Oh, Winchester is pretty cool. When did you go there? Isn't that the one where they built staircases to nothing? It's like half finished projects.
Yes.
I got plenty of half finished projects in this house. I don't need to go there to see that.
I'm feeling attacked.
Sabres won again. Awesome. Do you guys get Hasek out of retirement?
Kathy wants to know if I can sew something for you to wear for your sword.
No,
like a
I
sheath.
it's cool. I'm good. And it's heavy too. I don't think you could sew anything to hold this up. It's like huge. It's
Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy. Amanda says, I do not have an Aldi near me in Michigan. Check it out. There's one there somewhere. There's one in Traverse City, and there's or Gaylord. One of the two, I think.
I'm excited
Gaylord.
that Jason said there's 2 nearby his house. So
Yeah,
while
I
I'm
get it.
there, my mom goes out there and she wants to go shopping and get her nails done and do all this stuff, and they're always like on the go and doing things. I'm not that person. I want to sit at your house and just chill. Like, it's a vacation from my life and I want no responsibilities. However, we will be going to both Aldis. Both of them.
That'll be good.
Yes.
Ken says, yeah, right. Oh, my bad. Was it Pat LaFontaine? We are not CA natives. We are from Texas. LOL. We are from the Dallas area. We have a few people in here that are subscribers that are actually from the Dallas area.
Yeah.
No, we're like, well, you know where we're at. We're outside. We're outside LA.
Outside
I'll
Rosemont.
wait till you when you fly over. I'm not looking forward to going back down to LA airport. Of course, I don't mind driving you, but oh my gosh. I've been down there and back so many times in the last
Luckily,
month.
I schedule my flights like not during rush hour.
That's cool.
So, I take off at like 2:30 and I arrive back I think at like 1:30 maybe. Something like that. So, yeah, you shouldn't be hitting rush hour either direction. My mom likes to leave early in the morning through rush hour traffic and come back through afternoon rush hour traffic, which is the worst.
Yeah, I should be okay.
Yeah.
I've done it a few times. I am from Michigan. Yes, you are, KK.
Aiden wants to know if Off-Brown Taco Truck is back.
No, they stayed all weekend, though, because the next morning I got up and I peeked out the window, and they were there, like, stretching and stuff, and they were hanging out. And then that night they were there, and then the next day they were there, and then they were gone. They had Texas license plates, so maybe they're heading to Dallas.
Maybe.
Maybe they're heading
I
to
think they
Dallas.
realize people in the hood are loyal to their taco truck. Like, when you have one that's always in your hood, you go to that
I
taco
haven't
truck.
seen much action at the taco truck lately. It hasn't been like it used to be, but the weather's changing. But I don't know. There hasn't been much action there.
I feel like it's slowed down a little bit since there used to be more action pre-COVID when they had the tables and the tents and stuff, and people would go like hang out like it was a party and there was
Right.
music
but now
and
they've
stuff.
upgraded, and also like you can't have that.
Yeah.
And it's windy now, so
Yes.
you know.
Hannah with the super chat. Thank you, friend,
What's
for the
up,
support.
Hannah?
Finally got done pulling weeds in Animal Crossing. Oh, it's the worst. Now time for liquor and the fun stuff in Animal
What is the fun
Crossing.
stuff?
Yeah, what's the
Hannah-
fun stuff?
Hannah, here's the bubble burster. Your stores are closed for the night.
Yeah, huh? That's the worst.
you
When we
played
popped
it.
it on the other night, it was like 11:30 and everything was closed, and I was like, "Damn it! I can't even go buy anything or do anything." And my pockets were full. I'm excited. They're gonna make a little storage. I don't know what to call it, like a
Outdoor
cupboard,
storage shed.
outdoor storage. So you
Yeah.
don't have to go into your house and then go in there and everything. Like, you could just store stuff. You can put it anywhere on your island and just be like, "Oh, I need to empty my pockets real quick." So I'm excited for that. You can put that across from where your house is. So you don't have to
that
run
looks-
all the way
that looks
across the
kinda
island
cool.
to empty your
Yeah,
pockets.
They had those bins on like Harvest Moon games. Hannah, I have weeds that need to be pulled. Chris is gonna put you to like IRL Animal Crossing.
No.
I know, right?
Dawn says in 2003 she did the midnight flashlight tour at Winchester. Ooh, that sounds good.
What is that?
My uncle
entail?
used to work there. They keep an unofficial file of ghost encounters that the employees report. Interesting. I did go to the what's the other one? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Hearst Castle?
That's the expensive one.
That's-
where, like,
yeah.
They had like gold rooms and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, and the pool room with gold flecks in it and stuff, and imported like gates and statues and stuff. And they definitely told us stories about like supposedly there were ghosts in here and stuff. So that was interesting.
Why don't the ghosts come to my house? I watched that movie. I like Patrick Swayze. Like,
You want him to come show
Can't
you
I-
how to throw
can't-
some pottery?
yeah, can't I be Demi Moore? Why doesn't anything come haunt me? There's plenty of dead family members, you lazy bums. What are you doing right now, Dad? Get off your heaven recliner and haunt me already. Lazy.
If I die before you, I'll totally haunt you.
Lazy ghosty.
Totally haunt you.
No, you won't. You're gonna be hanging out with Tom Petty. And his very, very
Yeah, but
straight hair.
I could come by like once or twice a week.
At least a high five, just to be like, yo, Dan.
I'm gonna come like smack you on the back of the head.
I don't want that.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
You could bring me,
you won't be
those-
able to like see me or touch me, so you won't be able to tell me stop.
You can bring
I'll
me
just do
cheeseburgers
it.
from heaven. Didn't Eric Clapton make that song, Cheeseburgers from Heaven?
No, that was
Didn't that-
completely
No,
different.
that wasn't.
No. PJ with the super chat. Thank you, friend, for the support. Appreciate you.
What's up, PJ?
Not sure you saw my comment about Salem. No, I didn't. The chat's going a little quick tonight, and then it stops. But then it goes real quick. I got to visit where the accused witch victims were hung. It's not where they thought it was. It was on a hill above where they now built a Walgreens.
That's like that's like disturbing, dude. Like now, like that's disturbing. Like I got to go see where everybody got hung. That's like why did you pay money for that?
I would go check it out.
That's like you got like you should be on a list.
It's fascinating history. You should be on a list. Oh, the FBI is watching you now.
You smell that? Yeah, that's murder.
Uncle Yukon wants you to buy him 2 good tacos and email them to him. I don't know how that would work.
Aren't you close? Don't you wait? You don't live close to here. Never mind. They would make it. They would make it. Like, here's the thing. Okay, so I bought all these tacos from the taco truck. There was 2 taco trucks out there. So on Getting Baked with Crystal, we got sponsored to go get food for both. I got like lingue tacos at the one place. Lengua, which is the ton taco of the ton. And then they all looked the same, so I didn't get to eat it. So the next day I was eating tacos. I'm like, I know one of these is just ton, but I didn't get to like eat it on camera to like make everybody get all squirmy.
I was disappointed by their quesadilla.
For the knockoff place,
It was like cheese sauce.
it was like cheesy.
It was like, if you guys are in an area where you have both Del Taco and Taco Bell, you may know Del Taco has a quesadilla that's made with melted cheese. Taco Bell's quesadilla is like a cheese sauce. And it's not good. It's like wet and mushy, and I don't like it at all. Not even a little bit. And that's what this was like. It was like they did half sauce, half a little bit of real cheese. Not even half, like some real cheese. No, it was
weird. It wasn't even like that Mexican cheese.
No, because I like a quesadilla made with the good Mexican cheese,
Right.
but no, gross.
Dan's ghosts are busy being guardian angels for him. Well, here's the thing. I got the sword now.
Aiden says especially with the new sword. Yeah,
so
they're trying to protect you.
I need to get a call up. Can't I be Debbie Moore? Not sure, Dan. Are Ashton Kutcher and Bruce Willis into you? Oh, Bruce Willis is the worst, but Ashton Kutcher seems cool. Well, he did. I don't know what he's up to now.
PJ says, believe it or not, the town has really made an identity out of its past. They thrive around Halloween. I absolutely believe it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like Lower Unton from
Yep. And
Married with Children.
Chris pointing out, you either own your past or get canceled by it.
You know,
very true.
We'll see. I'll get canceled one day and I'll come around. I've kept the K word out of my mouth, so I think I'm good for another cycle after this. But all you K word users, you guys are all in trouble in 5 years, because it's like Half-Life now of cancellation because it's going by fast. Taco Bell is here. Hey, Crystal. So we have this Taco Bell here over on Avenue I and 10th Street, right?
Yes.
And it was one of those old school like 90s Taco Bells. You kids remember that? Seeing that on the internet where it had all it was purple and teal. Yes. And it was all Taco Bell, right? So that's how the Taco Bell was over here on 10th Street.
Like they never remade it all these decades later?
No. So then they upped it like every other Taco Bell.
Right.
And then they closed it down.
I saw that it was closed. Like the sign was down and everything.
That 80s, 90s retro.
Oh, they brought it back?
Has come back and is now turned into the purple Taco Bell, which I'm excited. That's my Taco Bell. That's my Taco Bell.
That's the one you grew up in?
Oh, yeah. Run for the Border. Woo! That was with Little Richard.
Oh, my gosh.
Or Little Richard? We said it. We figured it out before. Little Richard isn't
Kathy will help us out. I think she remembered last time.
That was my Taco Bell, not Yo Quiero Taco Bell. Even Yo Quiero Taco Bell still made it. But they went back and they painted it purple and they're putting the purple signs.
Oh my
up.
gosh!
So the old school Taco Bell is coming back. Where's my Cholito at? And my double decker taco at? And my Mexican pizza? They gotta bring them back, right? They made all 3 of those go away for a reason.
So they could bring him back for nostalgia's sake.
So
Uncle Yukon says Taco Time here is better than Taco Bell. I've never had a Taco Time.
I would go to a
It
Taco
sounds
Time.
made up.
Taco Bell here is the worst. I retired from it, but if they're gonna bring back nostalgia, then maybe I'll give one more go at it.
Yeah.
But I've never of all the relationships I've ever had in my life, I don't know if I've ever been disappointed more than the way Taco Bell treated me during my food review era. During the food review era, like
didn't they know you made food reviews?
They were just bad. They're just bad. Ken, zip it. No one's taking my sword away.
Kathy confirms it was Little Richard.
Yeah, so that's like my Taco Bell.
Ken, as long as it's sheathed, we're good.
Yeah.
You really have to be concerned once he slides that
Look,
off.
I already had a kid. I know. Keep it sheathed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm good. Beefy tostada. I didn't have the beefy tostada, but Mexican pizza. It was the Cholitos that were my jam. I want Taco Bell salad back now. Nancy, I don't know if I remember the Taco Bell salad.
Taco salad? Yeah, it was in a big...
Was that the Taco Bell Grandes? Is that the
It was
tostada salad?
my mom used to get it all the time. Yeah,
You're right,
I remember that.
the
I think I had
tostada
it a couple of
salad.
times.
My
as a
mom
kid.
would get the tostada salad too in that big old shell. I'm like, that's crazy. It's like a tortilla hat.
Brittany wants the double-decker taco back. She stopped
Yeah,
going to Taco
that's-
Bell when she couldn't get
Yeah,
them.
the double decker taco was good. Good thing that the Crunch Wrap filled that void. But the double decker tacos were 99 cents, $1.29. They were inexpensive, and they gave you a lot of food. They were like, when you put them on the scale, they weighed a lot, and they just got rid of them so they could they pieced it apart. They pieced it apart. Yeah.
Kathy wants to know if your sword is sharp.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It is Dane sharp. It is Dane.
It is a real sword.
Yeah, it is. It is.
This is not a
definitely.
replica. This is not a toy. This is a real metal heavy sword.
I never had the original Enchilito, but I had the Enchilito when it came out in early 2000s, and it was good sometimes, and sometimes it was too saucy. But I did like that red sauce because that's the same red sauce that they put in the bean burritos with the onions.
I do like that.
It
I'm
was
not
a
an
big
onion
shell. I
fan,
loved it.
but they give you like the little tiniest bits of onion,
It's
and
sad.
I like
the
that.
last time I had a couple bean burritos, they were about this big, folded over. Like they're folded over on both ends so much.
Yeah, they're a little sad.
Like it's mad, and then they don't charge the same as like the online prices, so it gets really frustrating. And the
Yes.
girl there's like, you don't like it? Talk to corporate. I'm like, shit. This is what you get for living in LA.
Your mom says hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Ma. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't had any drop-offs here.
No, I think we're good on this end. My Last Week Adventure says Wendy's redid / changed their fries, and they are amazing.
Their fries are pretty good. Their fries taste fake though. Like like they're almost airy in the middle a little bit when they're crispy on the outside when they're fresh. McDonald's still has the good fries.
Wendy's doesn't have good vegetarian options, so I don't know much about Wendy's. Like, I don't need French fries, a salad, and a baked potato.
But
for a
when
meal.
you do, they used to be on point.
Oh, their baked potato and their salad are amazing.
Right.
If I am going to go there and eat it, I haven't had it in years and years, but yeah, I want like substance.
Me too. So the other day, Jess is like, "Hey Dan, like they have ghost pepper chicken nuggets at Burger King, and they're like 6 for $1.49." So I went and got some of those. Man, there's a lot of chicken. They were a little dry, but they were good.
Yeah.
But 6 for $1.40. 8. No, I'm sorry, 8 for $1.49. I don't care how mechanically separated they are, which has to be small mechanics if they're not charging that much money for it. My mom says the enchilada was yummy, and that's coming from a Mexican. That's coming straight out from Mexico. Right
Yeah,
there.
a Mexican from Mexico says the
Right.
enchilada is yum. I don't even know what an enchilada was.
It was on a platter, and it was a burrito, and it had the red sauce all over it. But it was like
a wet burrito?
Yeah, but you had to guess it was a wet burrito, but you had to keep it like flat.
Right, you weren't picking it up and eating it.
You
ate it
were
with
using a fork and eating it. Yeah.
Kathy says the baked potatoes at Wendy's are so tiny now. Yeah, it's probably been at
Yeah.
least a decade since I've eaten.
Right.
No, we went like a couple of years ago. Terry came and remember you chauffeured us over there and got us Frosties and French fries.
That was fun.
And then Terry dropped a fry, and then you told her not to pick it up because it might not be the one she dropped because there's still French fries in Dan's
anymore.
car.
My car's been cleaned up twice since then, but for a while there was so much fast food in there. No, it's super cleaned out. It's super cleaned out.
I don't know. I don't go in your car. It's
Good.
gross.
Sit the heck out of there.
Nancy says the best fries are Arby's curly fries.
Arby's does have a good curly fry. I do like Arby's curly fry. Jack in the Box has a good curly fry also.
I love Jack. I don't think I've had
is
Arby's
far,
fresh
though.
fries. Yeah, it's all the way on the other side of town. I've had their frozen ones. Like you can buy them in a bag in the freezer section,
Right.
and they're decent.
They taste like the
Nothing will
freezer.
beat Jack in the Box curly fries for me.
They're the same. Same with
Are
the
they?
curly fries at Charlie Brown's.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, so I ate these ghost pepper. I ate these ghost pepper chicken nuggets at Burger King, and they were tasty. They were 5 out of 5. I liked it. They had spice. Blake ate one too, and he liked it. He tried to be a cool guy and said it wasn't spicy. So that means he's getting into spicy stuff then.
Yeah.
Kind of like an enchilada burrito combo. Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of what it was. Jack in the Box curly fries all the way. They're good, but the rest of Jack in the Box and their prices are horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible. It was like $5 for a sourdough jack, and it was weak. It was weak as heck. So
I
I'm
think-
not really happy with Jack right now.
I think the only thing, again, they're another place that doesn't have good vegetarian options. But when we were in Vegas and drunk and went through Jack in the Box, they have the late night menu that's the burger with the grilled cheese sandwiches for the bun. And I got it with no burger, so it was just like 2 grilled cheese
It was
sandwiches and
just
all the
like
burger fillings.
rubber.
Oh, it was so good
was-
though.
it was-
When you're drunk, that's good. It was so
bad.
messy.
I still love the mystery meat tacos. Oh, I tried to, but the last time I got 2 of them, they were
Oh, their tacos are
They were
so
cuss
greasy.
words.
I've never eaten them, but you just
Yeah.
see them like leaking through the packaging. Oh,
I
it's
like it.
gross.
I like them, but like they just aren't. Yeah. No Jack in the Box in Michigan. You're not missing out anymore. You were like 10 years ago. Not missing out anymore. My curls still staying.
Your curls are curly, Dan.
Thank you. Wendy's just changed their fries. Now they have a coating on them to keep them crispy and hot. I tried them this weekend. Not sure it's an improvement. I want to go try like my Life's Wicked Adventure said. Wendy's has a new sauce, the Ghost Pepper Ranch sauce. But the problem is it was like $5 for like or $4 for like 6 nuggets. It was like not. Like, I need to go get their sauce and then go back and get, like, all those nuggets from Burger King, 8 for $1.49. And, you know, because I can get a 20 piece for, like, $3. And then try it. I almost went to Wendy's for some pretzel bread today. Makes more economical sense than driving all the way to Alpena. Yeah, but, like,
But the Take 5 pretzel bread was good.
Yeah, Take 5 stuff's good. When the new Animal Crossing update comes out, can we all play together? Sure, in theory. We'll see what happens when it comes out.
We'll
But
see if I
you'll
actually start playing.
You'll catch Crystal online because your game's ending.
Yeah.
Crystal was playing this game obsessively. Like, I've lost my girlfriend to this game.
Only because I know it's ending. Like, they're taking it offline. The game's going to be discontinued. You're not
It
going to
is
be
a
able to
great
play
excuse.
it. Yeah, I have to, like, get in my hours.
game's
And
terminal.
I reached level 1000, and I finally passed level 1000. It's the Dr. Mario on the App Store.
Yeah, anybody play that?
If you do, you got, like, 11, 12 more days to play it.
You've always been a Dr. Mario fan.
I love Dr. Mario.
What are the other intonations of it? There's Tetris.
Yes.
There's Dr. Robotics Mean Bean Machine, which I thought he was talking about his girlfriend, but
Oh, no. Yeah, that was good.
imagine my surprise when that one and Sonic Pinball came out, and I got those like at Christmas, and I opened it up. I'm like, cool, more Sonic levels, and I put it in, and it
No,
was,
those were
you know what
not
it
for
was?
you.
I put it in the bean machine or whatever, and I turned it on. It was freaking homework.
Yeah, you don't
It
like
was
that
homework.
kind of
It was
game.
like, here, do these things in the correct order. But you love that, and you've always loved Dr. Mario.
Yes, I
What
love
is it
Dr.
about
Mario.
Dr. Mario? Just
I don't know. I just like it. I don't know.
So Dr.
It's
Mario
fast
came to
paced.
handheld.
Like, yeah, it was on the
What's up,
phone
Alpha
in the
Shadow?
App Store, and yeah, I've been playing it for a few years now. I got Jason into it for a while, and we would like play against each other. I don't think he's played it in a while, but yeah, they're taking it off the App Store. The servers are going down. They're not supporting it. It's online only, so it's not like I can even play it.
I
or
love
anything.
Tetris. He must have graduated high school.
I love
Oh, Wings
Tetris.
win. Good job. Did my pens win? Was that what we were talking about earlier? You confused me. I still have Dr. Mario for my old school NES. We do too. And it's also on our Switch.
Yes.
But there's something easier just about the mechanics of your thumbs. And,
Oh,
and it's a little bit of a
I
different
don't
game.
play with my thumb. It's this finger, Dan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Crystal loves it. She's at level 1,000.
I just passed level 1000. I'm on like 1004 or something like
Pens
that.
lost in the shootout.
Oh. Brittany with the super chat. Dr. Mario's back with the 64
gotta-
update
We gotta
on
click. I
the
forgot. Let's
oh
get
yeah
our click on.
on the Nintendo Switch. It's Dr. Mario's.
Dr.
on-
Mario's
is
back
that-
with the 64 update. Oh yeah, so
Why do you keep leaving it coming back?
because I want to come back, but I keep leaving the topic. So Nintendo had this thing where they had the 64 and the Sega Genesis coming out with some games, but you have to play like more of an online premium. So now it goes up to $49 a month, but you're gonna get those 2 systems worth of stuff.
49 a month or a year?
$49 a year.
Okay.
So I believe one of them has a Dr. Mario 64 game on it. I think that might be Versus or something like that.
Maybe
So I
that's
don't know.
that. Okay, so the November 1st, the one on the App Store goes away, and then they bring it onto the Switch. Maybe that's their
But right
strategy
now it's
here?
on the Switch under NES. You can go to Nintendo and play old school Dr. Mario on the NES.
Right.
So you still have your fix, but it's so much better just to do on the phone with your finger and like it's right
Quick
there.
in and out.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna have like the depth of level progression and stuff like they do on these new games. You know.
Right. Chris says, excuse me, we used to have Dr. Mario tournaments in my
now
dorm
you're
room in
speaking Crystal's
college.
language. I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Terry is here. Hello,
What's up,
Terry.
Terry? How you doing?
Crystal says Dr. Mario's fun, but I'm not good at
I'm
it.
not good at
You
it
have to
either.
practice,
I'm the
friend.
worst
You
doctor.
must practice.
I'm the worst doctor ever. I am. I am the worst doctor ever. But you love that. You love those games. It'd be like I had like this Game Gear or something like that, which took like 8 batteries. Oh my gosh! And it came with columns, and it was the same thing. It was like the gems, you know, like the jewel games.
Right.
You know, where it's the same thing where they come down and you have to match 3 of them and do this and that. Now that I'm older, like I'll click around just for fun for a minute. I hate it's just I don't. It's
just
dumb.
homework. You always say it's just homework.
It's dumb, but it's not the game. It's my fault. Like I'm not like calling anybody who plays it dumb. Like that's my fault for not like. That's not me. It's like playing Math Blaster. Do you want to play a video game? Oh boy, do I! We're gonna play video games in school in 4th grade. No shit, really? Lemmings, let's go. Oh no, we're playing Math Blasters. Oregon Trail was cool because I just hunt all the time. But like Math Blasters, you know, we'd play like that.
Love it. I made Blake play Math Blasters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terry's just chilling in her bedroom. Awesome. She sent me a video, but she has a new phone, but the worst video quality.
What? Yeah.
What's up,
going
friend?
On, Terry? Why do you have Fisher Price phone camera on your phone?
Your photographs are great.
Right.
Your videos
Yeah.
always look like
I had Blair
terrible.
Witch Project, right?
Yes.
I know. Did you die of dysentery? Yeah. No, I died because I broke my tongue too much on my stupid wagon. I love Whataburger onion rings. Here's the thing about Whataburger. We got the Whataburger sauce. We watched the Whataburger show. Oh no, Whataburger is different than Wahlburgers. Okay,
but we do have Whataburger sauce that was sent to us. Yes.
So I had the whole collection of Whataburger sauce. I just finished the ketchup right out. It was excellent. I love it. I'm the only one that had it, and I'm about to go on to the spicy ketchup. And the Whataburger. Oh my gosh, do you guys have access to Whataburger? That Whataburger, we just finished it off, and poor Crystal barely got the last little squirt of it last night. it was the honey mustard.
It wasn't great. It was all right.
That honey mustard is the best honey mustard ever. That was it. Mm-hmm.
Aiden wants to know, what are the cats' ages? Mooch is like 14. Oh, I'm always so bad at this off the top of my head. Mooch is 14. Kumiko's like 11 or 12. Kitty's like 7. Rizzo's 5. And Topo's like 1.5 years?
Yes.
I think. Don't hold me to... Look, you gotta go follow him on Instagram, because sometimes I do the math and make posts there. Holly wants to know, who's taking care of the cats while you're in Chicago? Don't worry, I work with my mom. I learned how to be a crazy cat lady from somewhere. She will take care of the cats. Probably not as obsessively as I do, because I peek out all the time. I'm like, do you have food? Do you have water? She doesn't do that throughout the day, but she will make sure they are fed every day. So they will be fed, they will be watered, they will be okay. I'll call her a reminder too, like at 2 o'clock. Hey, did you make sure they have food? A reminder at 5 before you leave. Do they have food? Chris, we'll have to ask Dan about this. Chris says spicy ketchup is a lie. Just ketchup with a buttload of black pepper. #fail. That sounds terrible. You good? Your pillow's down there. What else is going on here? Terry calling it operator error? I don't know. Next time you're out here, we're going to have to take a video with your camera and see. Because I don't know why it's always so grainy and pixelated and weird looking.
Yeah, you look like you always need help.
You look like you have a camera from 10 years ago. But you take great looking photos. It's just the video that comes through all pixelated.
It could turn to that. It could turn to mush by the time it gets to us, you know.
That's true. Chris says that spicy ketchup's a lie. It's ketchup with a buttload of black pepper.
Is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's underneath there. I have that underneath there. I have the ranch underneath there. We have jalapeno ranch. Who said jalapeno? Spicy ketchup with a lie.
My last week adventure was jalapeno ketchup.
Ooh, I haven't tried that. I have the spicy sriracha ketchup, which is good. I do. Oh my gosh, can I sit in the Captain Kirk chair for a minute?
Only 1 minute.
Yoink. Look at my hair. I got it all nice and curled today. So it'd be out of my face. Oh my gosh. Wow. Why is your butt so warm? Is it because you have no pigment, so you keep no heat inside of your body and it's just on here? This seat is scorching hot, everybody. Five Guys mayo is the best, FYI. I don't have any of that stuff. But I have a lot of salsas that you guys, thank you so much, have sent us. But I don't have that. Hi, Terry. I visited the actual Oregon Trail in Eastern Oregon. You can still see some of the wagon ruts. When you're there, do they make any reference to the video game at all, or is it strictly just like history? Ooh, Alpha's thrown down. I gotta disagree. What's your favorite mayo? If you say it's Miracle Whip, you're banned. Why is Dan behind so cold? It's not that, Dawn, it's not that it's so cold. It's just that Crystal doesn't retain any heat because she's so pale, and it just leaks out. Man, that seat is scorching. Oh my gosh. Maybe you do have a spicy butt.
I'm warm and toasty.
All right.
I'm here with my sweater and my blanket because you got this fan on high up here. My hair's like blowing in the wind.
It's not blowing in the wind because you like sprayed it.
It is kind of shellacked.
It's shellacked.
I don't like my bangs to move.
You give me like push you in.
I got it.
I'm good. Come around. Topo's over here sleeping on this thing over here. I don't know if I can slide him.
No.
I don't think I can slide him
Don't
into the
disturb
frame.
the beast.
I'm sorry. Yes. Freddy's Mayo. I haven't been. Well, we went to a Freddy's down in we were at the beach one time with your family, and I think we went to one of those Freddy's places, but I don't recognize their mayo. There was just in a burger. If you like fancy ketchup from Whataburger and like spicy things, you'll love the spicy one. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jeremy. I will try it. It's right underneath there, and I just finished off the regular ketchup, so I'll put it in there for sure. That's not how that works, Dan. Are you sticking up for the pale? You're not very pale. You're like average. Is
Me
that,
or them?
what's that? Well, no, I guess you are kind of. Well, you're not like.
I'm so pale you can literally see my veins through my skin.
That was weird since my last girlfriend was Italian, but like different Italian, like olive skin.
Right.
Yeah.
When I started this job, I work with a guy who is from Belize, and he's very dark-skinned brown, and he tripped out that you could see my veins, because he never saw such a thing.
Thomas guide. Cane's dipping sauce. Ooh, is that from, where's that? Is that from where you work?
Cane's is chicken, isn't it? Cane's
I have
chicken?
not tried that. I don't retain heat either. Pale girl problems, yeah.
You're the one that's always cold, or you're too cold or too hot. One or the other. Like, you're always
hot.
the
I'm
extremes.
usually too hot. My new fishing rod is supposed to be here tomorrow. Ooh, get that Shimano rod.
Nice.
I know I'm behind here, but I can't find good French fries anywhere in upstate New York. You know what? We can't find any good, like, prepackaged fries. And I don't know if there's supposed to be any good ones.
They all taste like freezer.
I'm having a hard time getting something from the supermarket and then using it and having it work.
Yeah, I'm about ready to start making my own French fries.
Raising Cane's pretty darn fire.
I don't think we have anything around here. We're
know,
going to have to go
French
visit her
fries
to
too.
try all the food.
I know.
Her restaurant she works at has this
Good
grilled
on
cheese
Cyberhusky.
that you can like do this with, and it's still cheesy,
that's
stretchy,
on television.
connected.
She posted
no,
it on Instagram.
it's real in real life. It's Terry holding it and doing this, and it's amazing, and I want to try it.
Also, I'm from Texas, and you can find a Whataburger like on every single major intersection. Alpha Shadow, I don't know how long you've been following for, but the last time I went out to Michigan, on the way back, I was supposed to stop in Chicago and Texas, and I was gonna go to the Whataburger because there was one right there. I could see it, and my escalator was there, and I didn't want to miss my flight, and I went up the escalator. I don't even know if it was open. It might have been like during the time where I hadn't opened yet, but I had it all planned out this last time I went there, and then I had to change my flight because I screwed up on a flight. Like I was at Jess's parents' house. I'm in the backyard trying to like call the airline, trying to switch my flight around because I screwed up a day, and then I ended up not going even through Texas on the way back. So I was sad. And yeah, so I was sad because I really wanted that Whataburger life. Although, like, last time I went to, like, a Shake Shack, I think it sucked, and I went to, I think Shake Shack is what I went to. It was on Hollywood Boulevard. You guys remember when I went to the Funko factory? I think it was Shake Shack. And I was pretty disappointed in Shake Shack.
Terry says she works at Ink Eats and Drinks. I don't know if anybody's in the area, but they're Midtown Sacramento. She says thanks for the plug. Yeah, everything she ever posts from there looks amazing. Every time.
Yes. Alrighta crinkle fries, Dan. If it doesn't say Alrighta, it's Alrighta, or if it says Alrighta, it's Alrighta. I forget the jingle. I think that's it.
Aiden makes their own fries. I think I might. Katie says she can tell me how to make them. Yes, please.
I mean, do you make it like...
We just cut the potatoes, but then we need to like figure out the seasoning and cook time. Yeah, please DM me. Give me some info.
They're never going to be good unless we can deep fry them. Or put them in a... air fryer, which we have neither.
Okay, so Jason has an air fryer. So when I go out there, I'm going to tell him he's got to impress me with this air fryer and convince me that I need it. Because he's told me a couple of times. I was talking to him about this new
Is he here now?
veggie burger. I don't think so. He doesn't watch on weekdays. I was telling him about this new veggie burger and like, hey, he's not a vegetarian, but he does eat some vegetarian stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, I used to have that all the time. And he'd throw it in the air fryer for 5 minutes and it was amazing. So I know he has one and I know he's been using it for a while. So I need him to air fry me some stuff.
Could you try it out? So like maybe you could make it so we could get one for Christmas. Like I could get one for Christmas.
Maybe.
But we just have to make sure you like it. So maybe you could do that. Mr. Possum chose a bad time to cross the fence tonight. What's that? I just killed a.
Oh, Jason is. Look, you said his name and he showed up.
BLT backer. What did Terry say?
I just killed a salmon BLT blackened.
I have had salmon twice, and both times I've been so disappointed with it that I need somebody to cook me good salmon. I have. Like, I've had it twice from drunk people, so, like, I don't know if it was good or not.
We have one in the freezer that you've just been too scared to cook.
I don't want to do it.
But you've only had it
like
from
rubber.
the same drunk people cooking it.
It tastes like rubber every time I eat it.
Terry needs to come out and cook us some salmon.
I need somebody to fix me up some salmon.
Don says, please do a homemade French fries episode one Friday.
I don't think we can pull it off. I think we're gonna have potato sticks in the oven that are seasoned and they're gonna barely be crispy, and then like not even crispy, but just like cooked like potato wedges. But in the wedge where they have the pickles that are long, the pickle triangles. What do you have? The
spears? Yes.
Yeah, they're just gonna be a spear. The best salmon is on sushi, said no one ever. Oh my gosh. Who
Shannon's
loves to eat the bottom of the
suggesting
ocean?
the Grown in Idaho brand of frozen fries. I don't think I've ever seen those.
I don't think I've seen those either. Why do you like that like nasty seawater flavor?
Christine says you can't make good fries from scratch in the air fryer. You need the oil. And see, then that's never going to happen. Can you bake them and
here's the
maybe
thing.
brush some oil on or something?
So last time I was in Michigan, Jessica got her big old fancy deep fryer on there. That's huge. It's like
I've seen it.
Huge. So she dropped her fries in there. They were good. They don't like. It's still not gonna like. It's not McDonald's, but it was good. It was good. But I like. Yeah, they were good. But it was like what you thought. It like tasted like homemade fries that were deep fried.
Right.
But it's so much oil. So much oil.
Yeah. Katie says her mom made bomb homemade fries in the air fryer. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a divisive thing. Alpha Shadow says my older sister and my parents both have an air fryer and they flip and love them.
What's flipping love? Like back flipping? Like
yes. I've never heard anybody have one and be like, yeah,
this sucks.
It's all right.
How dare they crisp this up?
Everybody who has one loves them, but I've never eaten anything out of an air fryer, so I need to be convinced to give up some counter or cupboard space for an air fryer. That's the convincing we need.
Careful of the air fryer because the air fryer is this big and the baskets on these air fryers are like this big.
Right.
But everything looks crispy. But so I'm waiting for, like we've said a million times, for the toaster oven to die because there's a unit that's about that size, a little bit bigger, and it would have both in one.
And that I would be willing to do. But
there's a little bit more real estate inside there.
Right.
Too.
We went from a really cramped kitchen to like new kitchen that has a bunch more counter space, and I don't want it to go back to cramped.
Jason says the air fryer makes good fries.
Well, you'll have to make me some fries and maybe some of those buffalo chicken veggie burgers.
Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking so. But only if we can replace our toaster oven. Like, I don't want a whole other unit on there. It's bad enough that I was able to bring my teapot machine out. Yay. Thank you, tea machine. Yay. And that's taking up some counter space.
It is.
It was nice to have some tea the other day. It got really crummy outside for a half a day. And oh my gosh, I switched to winter mode.
I know the high was like in the mid to low 50s.
Yeah, I had my knee socks on and I was holding my cup with two hands with my elbows in. So fragile. Like,
you talk about it so wistfully. It was yesterday.
So fragile.
I also wore my knee socks and then wore them again today. Like, yay, it's knee sock time. It was like 78 today. It was not knee sock weather. By about 2 o'clock, I was done wearing knee socks.
I was like, hey, ALEXA, set the house to hell. And then, like, right as it was coming up to hell heat in here, and, like, I saw Topo was all, and Topo, like, just took off his jacket. Then the sun came out and I turned it off, and then, like, the sun came out quick.
Yeah, it was warm in the afternoon.
But it's cold in the mornings now, all sluggish cold.
You know. Don says making fries at home hasn't worked out for me. I'm not good at making hash browns either. Potato frying problems. Me too, friend. I love hash browns, and my dad would get
hash browns. We mean
I'll get there. The ones that you get from a restaurant where it's like grated and they're crispy on the outside in like a patty. Those are amazing. Yeah. My dad used to make potatoes O'Brien with little bits of pepper and stuff in it. Amazing. I don't have that skill.
That's because he probably got up at 2 in the morning to do it.
He absolutely did, and you could not have any unless you got up at 2 in the morning with him.
You have to cook for 14 hours.
When I want, this is really sad and embarrassing to admit, when I want hash browns, I buy tater tots, I microwave them for like a minute, and then I throw them in a pan with some butter and cook them for a really long time till they're all crispy bits. It's the only way I can get crispy hash brownie, like crispy potatoes, basically. It's the only way. So I feel your pain, Dawn. I get it. Chris says the thing we don't love about the air fryer is you can't just throw it in the dishwasher. Wah, wah. So there's lots of scrubbing.
like inside the unit.
Yeah, like how dirty does it really get?
Yeah, stuff in the air. Well, you'll have to find out all the deets when you go see Jason. I imagine they have a unit in the corner, like the traditional under basket. You know,
he says, "Yeah, it's hand wash." You know what? Most of our like machinery and stuff is though, like the Instapot, the blender, like stuff like that. It's all hand wash. I don't think that's a deal breaker. Jason says that's the only way to do it. I'm assuming you're talking about tater tots.
Right. I need to buy a winter coat for winter. Just stop shaving.
Jason says it's just the little basket you have to wash. I just got that. It's just a little basket you have to wash. It's not hard. Okay.
I'm with Christine. I'm with Christine sometimes. Hash browns from Denny's and other diners are usually crispy on the outside and raw on the inside. Sometimes they are and you get said, but sometimes you get that bomb perfectness.
Very, like 1 out of 10 times are they cooked perfectly, where it's not burnt on the outside, it's just brown and crispy, and they're cooked at a low enough heat that it cooks all the way through. Oh, some good hash browns, man.
When I was at Vid Summit, I got a raw burger at Vid Summit.
Ew.
I know, I was sad.
Don't you like your burgers kind of raw?
Yeah, but like I don't like a medically sick raw. Yeah. Depends on what you cook. Fries stay fairly clean. Some other things don't. If it's not splattery, I guess.
Right.
You know, I was gonna like, you know, I could cook some Brussels sprouts in there, but not anymore. Not when they're like $6 a pound. Oh my gosh, what's up with that? I always ask for them crispy throughout, and it seems to work. Yeah, I haven't the last few times I've gone to like a Denny's place, instead of getting like eggs and pancakes and like the hash browns, I got like skillets. So I've been getting like the 3D hash browns.
Yes, the potato chunks.
Yeah.
Denny's hash browns always suck.
You know, like raw enough to hear the cow still mooing. I do, but like I can also see that band in the middle, like where that's like you're kind of in trouble if you eat that band. I took a picture of it.
Did you scoop it out?
No, I was so hungry too. I ate the soggy steak fries, which are the worst fries ever. And I know a lot of you guys probably like steak fries here.
Much like hash browns, if they're done well, it's good.
They're not done well though.
But
it's too wide. Nobody's mouth is this shape.
No, you take a bite off of it. I like steak fries if they're done well.
I mean, really though.
But often they're like too mushy in the middle and too crispy on the outside.
They're like scalding. It's like eating a plank. Really though, like nobody needs to eat things. Steak fries are good with sour cream. Ooh, but see, but that's just because they're so mush. It's just like eating a baked potato.
I'll give you that.
Because
yeah,
it's just like mush.
That makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. Last time I went to Denny's about a year ago. It's not when, Alpha. It's like what time.
Right.
It's like what time.
Not what time of year. What time of day.
Yeah, after 11 o'clock at night and beyond is when it's good.
I think the last time I went was with Blake because I wanted some mozzarella sticks from a restaurant, and we couldn't find them anywhere. And Jack in the Box used to have them, but apparently they don't anymore. Mm-hmm. We looked all over the place and finally realized that Denny's had them. I'm like, let's go to Denny's. So we got breakfast and mozzarella sticks.
Always get gravy with my steak fries. I mean, I guess, but like that's weird. Like, where do you get that at? Like, do you buy the gravy yourself? And whose gravy did that come from? Because you don't just make gravy. Like, it comes from like somebody else cooking stuff. That's like sloppy seconds if you eat gravy from a can.
Katie's laughing at you because fries are supposed to have a mashed potato interior.
Yeah, but like,
it's about the ratio, though. That's the thing. Like the ratio of crunchy outside to mashed potato inside. If you have too much inside, then it's like you're eating a potato.
Yeah, but there's a science to this. All the French fry is supposed to do is one thing. All right, so we have the box that is, you can't see it, that is the French fry, right? Like you're looking at the French fry from the side. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. This is just getting me from the crunch to the next crunch on all sides. So I don't need all these stupid flyover states, Hannah. I just need to get from the crunch to the crunch. So that's why the McDonald's one is perfect when they're perfect. But when they're not perfect and they're just
soggy mush.
Yeah, when they're hanging over there and you're like, what the heck? Especially after I complained that I did food reviews and she didn't offer, when she offered me a medium fries, they weren't even fresh medium fries.
Of course, that's why she was giving them away. PJ says we have some mozzarella sticks in our fridge from Costco. I might have those for dinner tonight.
Oh, those are some in there too, right?
I haven't had Costco's, but let me tell you guys, if you have a Trader Joe's, they have the best mozzarella sticks. It's an orangey bag, and those are the best ones I've found because I am a lover of breaded cheese. Let me tell you, I love a good mozzarella stick, and I've gotten all kinds of frozen ones so I can make them at home, and they always taste like freezer and they're disgusting. Trader Joe's orangey colored bag, best mozzarella sticks I've had that are frozen, like that you can make at home.
Mine are from like Bunch of Lunch from Shakey's back in the day. I'm with on ranch for life. Jason, I think you swim in ranch, right? Like, was he heavy ranch?
Oh yeah, last night he actually sent me a ranch bottle that he wanted to get tattooed. Like it was somebody got a ranch tattoo, a bottle of ranch tattoo.
Jason, is your ranch hidden? Is it the Hidden Valley? Is it white?
I think so.
Is it white and green?
The tattoo, I'm pretty sure was.
Hannah with the super chat, flyover states. Yeah, like that's the inside of your French fry is the flyover states. Oh, yeah. This is a bottle of Hidden
It says
Valley.
never going to give you up, and it's Hidden Valley Ranch.
It's Hidden Valley Ranch with a banner around it. Yes, Hannah. In the French fried world, you live in the flyover state of the French fry.
So, also last night, Jason and I were talking about, I don't have any tattoos, nor does Jason.
Right.
But I believe this has come up multiple times in the past. We've had this conversation. We've contemplated actually doing it. The episode of The Simpsons where Lisa's just gonna kick and Bart's just gonna swing his arms like this, and if you run into me, then it's your own fault. Multiple people have that tattooed. I don't know that that's gonna show up here at all.
Jason's are gonna get like.
We were talking
team
like
tattoos?
loosely in the past, and then like joking about it last night of like, oh, that would be so perfect if we were gonna get like, you know, Wonder Twins tattoos.
Like pretty much. Even though twins don't get tattooed, do you think the Doublemint twins have tattoos like that, or do you think Raggedy Ann and Annie have like matching tattoos? I like the one that says the F word, like FYOU, and it's half cut off, and then so you get like the bottom and the half, and then when you kind of put them together, it makes the whole. It makes like the whole.
Who has that? I want that.
Because both of you guys hate everything, so you could like form.
Oh, like one of us has that.
Well, man.
But we see each other like every 3 years.
Yeah,
so.
but when you get around them, they're just like. It's like in stereo, like so. But yeah, where would you get it?
Okay, that's the other debate. Katie's laughing that she has more tattoos than I do. That's the thing. Jason was like, but where do you get tattoos these days? And I'm like, yeah, people get them everywhere. He says, on your leg, on your arm, on your butt? Like, who gets it on their butt?
You should get it on your truffle shuffle. That way it can move.
No.
That's my tattoo would be on my truffle shuffle.
No.
That way it can move around. Because what's the point of it if it can't do nothing? I want the butterfly in the armpit. Yeah?
No. I don't know. I'm so indecisive about designs and that's probably 75% of the reason I don't have a tattoo.
Helen says, I got 6 tattoos.
Dang.
What do you think they are? Well, for sure Yahoo series. That's the first tattoo.
Probably some sort of spider.
Right,
you know,
like
Australian.
1-to-1 spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Tramp stamp spider. yeah.
Or some sort of score about how many of those giant spiders she's killed.
Or a boomerang.
Boomerang. Yes, I can see that.
Yes. I gotta figure it out, Helen.
Sorry for being so racist, nationist.
Well, I mean, you gotta give me something else. Your state hasn't done nothing since they produced an animal with T-Rex arms in a pocket. Like, tell me that ain't from Japan.
Love it.
Right?
Everybody here's got tattoos, apparently.
Dawn has 8 tattoos. You think one of them is peppermint schnapps?
Terry's decided on her face tattoo. Oh, friend.
Terry, that's that newfangled thing where you get that Finn Balor right here, and it's just all on your neck.
And it's got to be like
Terry,
the old school, like a flower or something.
Terry,
like,
you're too pretty for it, but at the same time, when you're pretty, you can just like do whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. You can shave your head.
Terry has one of my favorite tattoos. She's got Milo from the Descendants on her stomach.
On her truffle shuffle?
Super colorful, and I love it.
You should put yours.
No.
You can slap shot it?
No,
So you were saying it was Lisa with the hockey stick?
No, Lisa kicking her legs.
And Bart punching.
And then Bart's not punching, like swinging his arms.
Was he swinging his arm?
Yeah,
Okay.
just like, yeah.
I like that. Why don't you just do it when you're out there and stop thinking about it so hard?
Because tattoos are expensive. You have to hunt for a good artist. I'm really, really picky. Do you see how long did it take me to pick that rug in the living room?
By the way, I was gonna tell you today, it's time to start looking for another rug. It's been walked on.
I've been looking.
Times. It's like this
but
rug
how
has
long does it
miles
take
on it.
me?
Too long. Like,
and you want me to decide on a tattoo artist?
Like unhealthy, like almost a deal breaker's length. Dan, I do not have a truffle shuffle. That
She
is
doesn't.
true.
She does not have 1 extra ounce on her body.
That's just where it's called. Like, I don't have a 6-pack, but that's where my 6-pack is. You know? I have 0, but I have 3 designs if I could. I have 0 designs.
Dawn says peppermint schnapp will be her next tattoo on her butt.
There you go. There you go. I got a rebellion tattoo on my forearm. That's how That's how you get found out. You gotta hide that rebellion tattoo. Yeah, I don't see myself having a tattoo. I feel like I've passed my midlife crisis.
You talked briefly like years ago about maybe doing a Nintendo sleeve, but
no, I'm past my midlife crisis.
Yeah,
I'm
you
chill
over
now.
it?
Yeah, I'm just regular Dan. I'm like
Fair.
I'm the not Starbelly Sneech for when it flips again.
right.
And it's like
when they're not cool
dude,
again.
that dude's like 75 and like his skins are wrinkled, but it doesn't look as weird because he's not all tattooed up.
I think the tattoos hide the wrinkles a little better. It's a distraction.
I don't know. I don't like anything enough to put it permanently on my body. I don't know. After today, it might be the new Galaxy phone that you got. Oh my gosh.
And that's an issue that I've had as well. Of like, am I still gonna like this in a bunch of years? The one thing that had I gotten it 20 years ago when I wanted it, I would not regret.
Oh, was it Right Said Fred?
Absolutely not.
I'm too sexy.
Absolutely not.
Are you sure?
It was the little flower with the smiley face from the cover of Green Day's album Kerplunk.
I always thought that
The
was
little
cute.
green and white one. I always wanted that, and that's the one thing, like, if I had gotten it, I wouldn't regret it. Anything else I thought about getting over the years, I probably would not be very happy with it right now at 40. Just a thought.
You don't want barbecue? No.
Do you think he's still proud of that? I bet he
Hartford
is.
Whaler tattoo on your lower back, because that would hold up. I think
Oh,
actually Gordie
no.
Howe has one.
No.
Yeah, I don't like anything enough to. Next one is gonna be. Did I grab it? I did. Next one is gonna be one of my animals taking a
Taking of a photo.
of
like
a photo. Okay.
like photorealistic tattoo.
Right.
And see, that's the thing. If you want something
are
super
creepy.
realistic, you better find a good artist. You better put out good money for that.
Yeah, you
'cause
don't want the girl or the Jesus painting lady to do it.
the tiger. I know you've seen the one that's like a really poorly done tiger, and they put that tattoo on the face of a real tiger. Like, looks just like it. Like, oh no. If you want photorealism, do your research. Find a good artist. Like, even as somebody who's not tattooed, I know. Find a good artist. Spend the money. Don't look for that $100 version.
Next is a paw print semicolon. Dude, just do that yourself with a needle and a.
She said she has a poke and stick.
Terry knows what's up. Terry, you got some. Can we just make that ourselves? You don't want someone eating a Snickers? I would. I'd have a Snickers, and it'd be like the one bar to rule them all.
No regrets.
No regrets. No regrets.
Chris has a safety pin and some ink. Bargain tattoos to the first 3 takers. We are not responsible for any infections.
Yeah, it's great. Yep. No
Dawn wanted
regrets.
one of her tattoos since she was 12 and finally got it at 44.
Nice.
Yeah,
What was it? Is it Evil Knievel jumping the ramp and on the little pool toy?
Tattoos were not on my radar at 12, but like
I never.
by like 18, 19, I started thinking about
never
him.
Thought I was a piercer. So like soon as I was 18, I got this eyebrow pierced. Well, my eyebrows are so big it kind of swallowed it. And it was awful. I tried to be like Elka from The Real World. Remember when she went and got her eyebrow pierced, and it was so bad.
Elka's the reason I have my eyebrow pierced.
Yeah, but
I loved it.
Yeah,
I
was
loved
like
how
that. I
she
was like, I
looked
love
so
it.
like plain, and then she had an eyebrow piercing, and I was like, oh, I feel like I'm kind of plain. I want an eyebrow piercing, and
my
I turned
eyebrow.
18, and I went and got my eyebrow
Me too.
pierced.
I got my eyebrow pierced too.
Yep.
Why? I got everything else
Because it was
pierced after
cute.
that, but like, why did I start there? Like, no, like the dude, the flea at the counter wasn't like, yo, bro, you have this Eugene Levy thing going on your eyebrows. You should probably like
You should
poke a
pluck
hole
them
somewhere
first.
else. Yeah, like
When you had your eyebrow pierced, I imagine you had like some big awful ring.
it was the piercing. It was the piercing hoop with the ball on it, and then I got it.
They pierced it with a hoop.
Yeah, it was the hoop with the ball, and then when I went to school, the teacher made me take it out right in front of them. Like they were like still like up in your face back in the like.
And you still
early
listened
90s.
even
And
at
I-
18
instead
because
of just
that's what
walking out,
happened
I did
back
it.
then.
Right, and then after class, like the girl at the Haina, I'm from LA. Or like she tried to help me get it back in, and she's like, it ain't going back
Nope,
in.
I pierced somebody's
She's
eyebrow
like-
once with a hollow needle.
She tried, and she would have been
And
able to do it if she could.
As I tried to feed the earring through the hollow needle, it slipped at some point, and I lost the hole, and then kept trying to shove to get it back all the way through. Like the needle was done and gone, and then like tried to put it back through. Big old bruised eyebrow. Like we got it through eventually, but yeah, big old bruise all over his eyebrow. It was bad.
After that, so that came out. After that, I got my tongue pierced. I was still like 18 or whatever. And I got my tongue pierced, and then I walked around like this for years.
You and everybody else in the late 90s.
And then I would go home and Leslie, I don't think Leslie's here. Is any of my family here? Family check. She would just sit there, and her and Chris, her husband, my brother-in-law, they would just sit there and go, and they would just make fun of me. They would just stick their tongue out and do all these striker poses with their tongue out.
Because that's how you look.
Yeah, right. So I went to Psycho City. I got my tongue pierced. It doesn't hurt. Like, what got it pierced? And it's like, oh, go to those Walmart and get like the mouthwash, whatever, the antiseptic or whatever. And then we only had that one Walmart on the other side of town, and it was late at night, and I walked in that thing.
All proud of your tongue piercing.
My tongue dragging on the ground. I'm trying to I'm pulling it out like you know when you pull the seatbelts and then it click. Like I'm trying to pull that thing, like the blinds. I want it to stay out. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. I needed like tongue chap. It's like, let's do things that require tons. That's all. I just walked with my mouth open for years and years and years, and it was bad. Looking back though, so much I would get irritated. So much comedy of my family just walking around with their tongues out. Good call.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were probably pretty silly looking, but we thought we were cool with our piercings.
And I've said it before. I pierced my own nose, and then that was a wreck.
I only ever did my eyebrows. I did this. This one was first. I did this one with the hoop, and then I got this one pierced twice at the same time. And one went through a nerve and it twitched forever.
No,
the inner one, yeah,
this
is the outer one. The inner one hit a nerve and it just constantly twitched. And I left it in for months and it never stopped twitching. So I finally had to take it out because it was driving me absolutely insane. And then it kept twitching until it healed all the way. Never got my tongue pierced. My high school boyfriend, I went with him to get his done, and they put the needle in. And they put the bar in, and I looked at him and said, "You better get a trash can." And they threw a trash can in front of him, and he puked like everything we'd eaten all day.
Just from like nerves and stuff?
The trauma of being pierced. And I was like, yeah, that's not something I need to do. Did not ever get my tongue pierced.
Mine was surprisingly okay. And the next day I was like, "Blvd Dan speaking."
I think Terry had hers pierced like 4 or 5 times. She would take it out and get it pierced again. I had my belly button pierced at one point, like in early high school.
I'm so glad, because there was a little bit of a phase where guys would get their belly buttons pierced and guys would get the tattoos around their belly buttons.
Was that a thing?
And then girls took a little bit, there was a couple people I knew that were a couple years older than me that have like that sunburst like tattoo around their belly button, or their belly button pierced right before it went like Supergirl.
Yeah.
You did or did not have it?
I pierced my own belly button and I pierced my own lip. And my teacher didn't tell me to take it out. My mom told me to take it out.
I knew that.
No?
I don't think
I
so.
pierced it with a safety pin in my bathroom, just shoved it through, put a piercing stud,
and then
like from Claire's in it.
And then you were like, "I look like Tom."
Oh, I thought I was so cool.
You and Tom were going to make out and clip
I didn't even have a
rings.
hoop. I had a piercing stud.
That's what went in my nose, and they are huge.
I was like 14. I did not have the proper
They're as big
things.
as a BB.
Yeah,
they're not.
They're so big.
Yeah, mine I pushed through my nose was huge.
I don't even know that I had like any sort of antiseptic or anything.
If we did, it was the Claire's, like that white.
I don't even think I had that because I hadn't had my ears pierced in years. So I would go to school and put it in, and my mom said I couldn't have it in around her. So school would end, and I'd take it out. Dude, and then the next morning, I'd put it back in. And then my lip was so swollen like this. I felt so stupid, and I had to take it out. Yeah.
Yep. Me too. Dumb. When I pierced my nose at night, the next day I went to a hockey tournament and I showed up and my nostril was like swollen almost shut and just head shakes. Just head shakes. I thought I was so cool. I had like long hair and it was like maroon. Oh my gosh.
Dawn remembers guys piercing their belly buttons with the tribal around the belly button.
Yeah, that was a little bit of thing, and they moved it up to the arm, to the band. Imagine if my Jesus physique had barbed wire around it. Look, I'm gonna try to flex.
I dated a guy with arms not much bigger than yours with tribal tattoos around both of them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's like screams douchey.
Oh, it absolutely did. I should have seen the warning signs.
That was popular back then.
It was. Dan left.
We're gonna grab more drinks. Uh-oh. Sorry.
Jason, how far behind are you? He's a Wishbone Ranch.
Oh, but that one Wishbone? That one wasn't. Maybe it was Wishbone. Or Hidden Valley. What's wrong with Hidden Valley?
I don't know. Wishbone?
It is weird how
what's Wishbone Ranch even look like?
It is weird how much ranch is different, and the best ranch of all is that watered down ranch from the Mexican restaurant with that cold ass salad. I think those ones are the best.
I don't like ranch on a salad. Ranch is a dip, if anything. It's not for a salad. I am a Ken's dressing ranch girl. Oh, okay, I see Wishbone.
Okay, it's the same. Just it looks just like Hidden Valley.
That's one thing we got from Aldi that after Popular Sickness, my taste changed and a lot of sauces don't work for me. And I don't know if it's the sauce itself or my tasting of the sauce, but the Aldi brand ranch is disgusting. You guys liked it and you guys have eaten it. I have to have the Ken's dressing.
I'm not. I used to love ranch growing up. I only ate ranch and for some reason, what's the red bell pepper one, everybody? It is Catalina. As an adult, I am not really a ranch fan anymore.
I only like it on pizza and only if there's no garlic dipping sauce, and carrots. That's pretty much the only time I will ever have ranch.
Alpha Shadow says, never had any piercings. I have no more piercings.
I just have these and this.
You had two and then you couldn't get it back in.
Yeah, I had to take this one out when I worked at the bank and then I couldn't get the hoop back in because it was curved and it wouldn't go back in.
French dressing on salad for me. Is French dressing that one that looks like Thousand Island a little bit that you put in kidney bean salad?
I think so.
I don't think I've had that in a while, but now that I'm an adult, I want to try kidney bean salad with that French dressing in it, like that red orange dressing in it.
So my high school boyfriend's dad would make a bean salad.
The one that used to sleepwalk?
Yes.
Did he make it in a sleepwalk?
No, he would make it for dinner.
If the gimmick, hold on, the gimmick is you have a restaurant and only when he comes down to sleepwalk, he comes and makes the food, and you only eat the sleepwalk food. He has no memory of it, and still has to go to his 9 to 5.
Bean salad when he sleepwalked. He made cake sandwich.
But you didn't eat that.
No, he would take 2 pieces of bread and multiple times cut a slice of cake and put it in between and eat a cake sandwich.
Anybody in the world's ever eaten a sleepwalker's meal? That's the ultimate pleasure.
I don't know.
Right? Is it anybody? Anybody? Okay, so he made kidney bean salad. Did you like it or not like it?
I loved it, and it looked disgusting.
How did you trust anything he did after he sleptwalked?
They made amazing food. If not for that family,
you talk a lot about how good their stuff is.
I would eat so much less variety of food than I do. And I probably wouldn't bake the way I do because his mom was an amazing baker, and that's what inspired me to bake. When I made my first cake, like legit cake, I made Jason the Blues Clues cake for his, I want to say 16th birthday.
With the mold?
With the cake pan.
Do you still have that mold?
I probably do. But she was like, oh, it's so easy. You just need these cake tips and then you do this. And then she showed me how to do it. And I sat in her kitchen and I frosted the cake.
Well, that gives me an idea. We were talking about birthday cakes, and I do know that there's a Pikachu in there. There's a Cars in there. There's...
See, Terry knows. Terry says the food was so good.
What's the other ones? We have molds. Maybe is it cold enough to make me one of those cakes so you could show everybody how to do it?
Here's the problem:
it's so
back and forth. Time consuming.
Okay, never mind then. Because I thought that would be fun. But
I don't know if my hands could physically do that anymore these days. To sit there and
no.
Let me think on it. Let me think on it.
French is the kidney bean salad we make. See, but I never really ate any of that growing up because that was always adult food. But now I'm an adult. Like I want to try maybe. I would try that. The kidney bean salad. Was it?
He made it with like lettuce and stuff.
Lettuce, kidney beans.
His was 3 kinds of beans.
Dressing, but I don't know. But did you like it? I forgot what you said.
Yeah, I loved it, but I've never had a desire to make it since.
If you can figure it out, maybe we should try making it for Thanksgiving because we need new stuff. We can't just have the same stuff.
Here's the thing:
year.
nobody's gonna eat it but me and you.
But
my mom will not eat that. Blake will not eat that.
But that's fun though.
Right, but then we're stuck with a bunch of leftovers that nobody eats but me and you. We'll look into it. It's one of those things that looks like there's so many variations. Cabbage. We do have 4 cans of garbanzo beans. It was cabbage, not lettuce? I feel like his was lettuce. Terry said, remember the pineapple oops cake? I do not, friend. See, I wouldn't do it with tomatoes. I could do garbanzo beans. And yeah, his had multiple beans. So maybe this one looks like garbanzo beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. I don't want it with green beans. Yeah, we'd have to look at recipes because it's like a throw together whatever you have.
None of those look like the ones that I...
Yeah, there's a bajillion variations of it.
Okay,
so.
You know what? We'll look into it, but at least we can look into it because that'd be something... I'm ready to try something new.
Right, we could do that.
I'm ready to. How long are you going for that? I don't know. At least till the top of the hour.
Yeah, I need food soon.
I'm good. So, at least till the top of the hour. My parents had garbanzo beans in their pantry for years, and they were never used. Sounds like our pantry.
We bought 4 cans to make the falafel, and then had some issues with making the falafel and didn't do it.
Getting some of the stuff.
Yes, we couldn't find some of the ingredients. Jeff pointing out if you like hummus, got a good use for the garbanzo. Yes, that's been something we've played around with the idea of as well, because we do have 4 cans that we haven't used.
Right? Right?
Fucking pinto beans. Terry says it was supposed to be upside down, but it looked like a dump cake. I don't remember that, friend. I don't know why.
I would try it, though. I think we should try something new for this Thanksgiving. You guys have Thanksgiving plans? Yeah, well, it's kind of early still, but are you guys planning on having Thanksgiving plans? I don't know. I feel like from now to the end of the year, it's a blur, and like you can't do anything new. You just have to write it from here. Like there's all this stuff gonna happen. You're out of town, then I'm out of town. Then we have Christmas stantics, and then
I'm out of town. Then it's Halloween. Then it's Thanksgiving. Then you're out of town. Then it's Christmas.
And then New Year's straight. And then
yes.
Yeah. So it's like nothing new till the end of the year. Already did Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, freaking Canadians.
We will be home.
I am curious because you have talked about wanting some new stuff. So for Thanksgiving, usually we do obviously a turkey. Right. We have played with the idea of possibly getting one of the vegetarian. It's like a stuffed log. I don't know how I feel about it
because I can get a small turkey anyway because I want the leftovers with the sandwiches.
Right.
I like that.
Not sure how I feel about the vegetarian one, but we've talked about it the last few years.
You just buy a log.
Yeah, it's like frozen and it's like stuffed with stuffing and cranberry. But
I would try it. Why not?
Maybe we try it.
Why not? Can I eat it like a burrito?
No, we have to slice it. Okay, yeah, turkey with no paprika. Katie knows. She's been watching for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do turkey. We do sweet potato casserole with pineapple and marshmallows. Only Dan and I like that, so we eat the heck out of that. We usually do some sort of potato, either mashed potatoes from scratch or last year we did the potato green bean, like we sliced up the potatoes and cooked it in a pan with green beans.
This year, no corn. And let me tell you why. We eat corn all the time. I love corn. Ain't no room on my plate. I'm sorry. I need something else there. I hate
corn.
I don't need corn that day. I don't need vegetables that day. I can eat vegetables other days.
Then everything is bread.
That's fine.
Everything is bread.
I don't want corn. I want something else in that spot.
Here's what I want. I'm done with our bread option. We always get the Hawaiian rolls.
I love those.
That's what my mom's always gotten. That's what you like to have for leftovers.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that thing from the monkey
from
Rampage. I'm always just eating them all, running a train on the... Oh.
How about cornbread?
I mean, it's the best thing about Hawaii is those Hawaiian rolls. Maybe Don Ho.
Okay, so maybe we
get
one package. There's no such thing, but there is a small little 4-pack. They come in a 4-pack. We'll get a 4-pack. I want cornbread. Like a homemade cornbread sounds amazing.
Right, we can make a cornbread.
Potatoes do not count as a vegetable. I have this argument with Blake all the time. It's not a vegetable. I get that it grows in the ground. No, it doesn't. It's just starches, and it's just like eating bread and everything. No. So I do green beans because my mom and I like green beans. We always do some sort of green beans. We did fresh ones last year, and you and Blake were not mad at it. I think we did Brussels sprouts too. But I need new ideas. Like what else? We do a stuffing too.
Thanksgiving ham just is too salty.
Yeah, Blake and Dan don't like ham.
I don't mind, like, it's okay on some things, but I realize as an adult that I don't have to eat bologna anymore or ham. Ham. Yeah. Beep you ham.
All right, let's see. Oh, jeez.
So you can click on the things.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Madison's pregnant and all she wants is Thanksgiving food.
You know what, Madison? You should get if you don't want to cook right now, you can just get those new candy corns, Crystal. Yeah,
you can. There is if you guys have not heard, there is Thanksgiving dinner candy corns that are turkey, stuffing, cranberry, green beans, apple pie, coffee.
I think that's them.
Yeah,
I think that's
yeah. Y'all should try that.
Let's try that. Brussels
Walgreens has them, by the way.
I can't have Brussels sprouts. They were $6 a pound the other day at the store.
We'll go to Vallarta and get them cheaper.
And then the other Brussels sprouts we saw were this big. I swear they took all the small avocados.
They were like fist size.
Right. They took all the small avocados and made them into things. You have to click and look there.
I was looking at you.
Oh, hi.
Hi. And also, here's the problem. This is newer to what I'm saying.
Yeah, scroll down to the bottom.
I was trying to get people's opinion on Thanksgiving things. Jason says that sounds foul. Terry says what? Terry would eat them. Terry would totally eat them. Lots of yucks here. People are not about that. Okay, Jeff said turducken. Not in my house. That's disgusting. Absolutely not. Melissa loves that sweet potato casserole. Sweet potato casserole. What are you doing?
Click when you read them.
It was already on there. You didn't look.
All right, I'll sit on my hands. Until it's time to take a drink. I should have got a straw.
Do you guys eat sweet potato casserole? And if you do, how do you eat it?
I never had it before. It was around, but like My mom would like put sweet potatoes in a glass with milk in it and then eat it like
That's
cereal.
disgusting.
But
no.
Right. So I don't know. She could have put sugar in there. Because at that
Brown
point,
sugar.
At that point,
I make
it's the
it with
same.
like.
No.
With,
I mean like maybe sugar.
That's
sugar?
gross. I make it. Yes, Jason. Mostly marshmallows. You gotta have that good layer of marshmallows. Pineapple. Yes, Melissa. I do not want the recipe if it does not have pineapple in it. Leave me alone. I'm still on the hunt for the perfect recipe. But you know, I try it out. Katie wants to know what the F is wrong with corn.
We got some weird, funky corn the last couple times. But
Stater Brothers changed their distributor. They got some weird stuff going on. The corn's fine.
The problem is I eat corn all the time. I need something special to go there. I don't care, like just something different. I don't need a regular Monday through Friday food on Thanksgiving. I need Thanksgiving food, not corn kernels.
Yes, I get that. Jason says F Hawaiian rolls, fresh baked rolls for the win. Yeah, see, the Hawaiian rolls, like you just warm them up and they're like whatever, and I'm not really the biggest fan. Not at all. Chris says, bread on Getting Big with Crystal just before Thanksgiving? Oh, the problem with bread is, like, you gotta let it rise. I don't really have the best luck with bread. I don't know about that, friend. Sorry, I don't know about that. Jeff, I don't know what Jeff was referring to here. Sorry. Sweet enough not to put butter? I don't know what we're talking about. Sweet corn? I don't know. My Last Week Adventure says them some fighting words, but I don't know. See, this is what happens when I'm behind on the chat and not looking here.
Scroll down.
I'm working on it. Melissa makes corn pudding. I don't think that sounds like something that I would like. All right. Amanda says green bean casserole. Gross. I'm all about it. Like, everybody eat what you like.
Green beans so much.
I love green beans.
You love green beans.
Green beans. I don't want them with the cream of mushroom soup. Oh. See, I grew up with cats. And sometimes cats eat grass, and grass makes them sick. And that's what green bean casserole looks like to me. And so I could never eat that. Stuffing, I did see over on this side, somebody somewhere said, Charlotte says stovetop stuffing. Yes, I do not try to do anything fancy with stuffing at all. I don't try to make that from scratch or anything.
Yeah, stay in your lane, right?
Stovetop.
Stovetop
is the way to go.
Yeah, don't put it inside the turkey ducking part. That's for the ducking.
Nope. Stovetop. I whip up stovetop every year. That's my favorite.
That's what they have, those commercial stovetop. Oh, what time are you eating stovetop?
Those haven't been on for like 30 years,
gosh.
Dan.
You're going to do the stovetop commercial where these two kids wanted to eat it at like they knew there was going to be stovetop. So like, can Jimmy eat over? What time's dinner? At 5 o'clock. And then Jimmy would be like, can Billy eat over? What time's dinner? 7 o'clock? Stovetop. And like they'd both get 2 issues of stovetop. We would just back you up.
Right.
You know.
Uncle Yukon says no stuffing. Oh, I love the stovetop though. Lots of cranberry sauce, the jelly.
Oh.
So this is a big debate. So cranberry sauce from cranberries is really easy to make. It's literally like 1-to-1, I believe.
Where you just boil cranberries.
Cranberries and water and sugar. I think that's it. Maybe not. Yeah, you need water. Super easy to make. I made it one year when we had all your family over and stuff because I thought people might like that. I don't like that. I love the can that you got to open at both ends and just go and then slice it, and it's ribbed like the can. Oh my god, that's the jam.
Do you eat it?
Pretty much. You just suck it into your mouth.
Slurp it in?
Yep.
Do you eat it by yourself, or are you an in-between bite eater, or is it only one thing like Blake?
No, I circle the plate. I don't mix, but I circle the plate.
Mine's a mosh pit.
You do.
Mine's a
You
mosh
are a
pit
masher.
of the potatoes and the corn and like whatever bread stuff's around can go in a big ball with A1 steak sauce on it and to like congeal it all together.
No.
Blake's very diplomatic.
He eats one thing at a time,
till it's done.
and he eats the thing he likes the best first, which baffles me because I save a bite of the thing I like the best for last, so that's the taste that's in my mouth, right? Like, that makes sense?
Right.
Nope, whatever he likes first, he eats. Although he did have good logic the other night. There was, what do we have? We have ravioli and chicken and corn. And I think, what did he say? He said the cold ravioli's better than cold chicken or something like that. So he does the math on like what's gonna taste better, not as hot as it is right now when I eat it last.
Those raviolis, they weren't bad, but they sucked. Like,
they
sucked
were
for
like
the purpose of this argument, but like
they were like pierogies.
Fine,
the cheese filling was like mashed potato. It was not the business. Yeah, I don't know. It was bad. Christine has Italian friends that make lasagna along with all the Thanksgiving stuff. I am down for that, but lasagna is so filling. I wouldn't want to eat anything else with it.
I've been wanting lasagna soon, but it happens on New Year's Day every year for you guys. I don't know if it happens this year or not, whether you make it here or not. So
we do make a lasagna every New Year's.
If we were to have it now, then it would just ruin it for the end of the year. We need to have it again in like May or June before it gets hot. Otherwise, like, it's too. I wanted it like 3 weeks ago, and I was like, man, I really want some lasagna. But it's gonna happen in a blink of an eye when it's
We
New
could
Year's.
probably do it like now-ish. Well, not now because I'm leaving next week.
It's too much of a blur.
Steve says, what about roast beef?
I love roast beef, but I've never had it. I do, Steve. I have a tri-tip that's about this big. I have a tri-tip in the fridge, but the problem is I didn't have enough friends. I have a rack of ribs. Oh my gosh, we should cook that next week when you're out of town. I should cook that ribs rack. It's
You're welcome to.
I
I want no part of that.
I don't know what rhinosaur it came out of. It's huge. But I have like a tri-tip in there, and I think it's a tri-tip. I'll have to look, but I don't know what to do with this, so maybe I could cook it then.
Maybe. You have a bottle of barbecue sauce.
The crock pot was too small for it.
Right.
What are you drinking, Dan? I got this really cute Herbie the Love Buggy, everybody. I got this really cute box of Stone beer the other day. It was this cute purple box. And this one's a Tangerine Express Hazy IPA. Here I can do like the influencers do. Is it clear?
Not yet. Nope. Oh my gosh. There you go. Yay!
It came with a bunch of different beers, and this is just
Helen
one of them. Hi,
has
Helen.
never had a pumpkin pie and is so wanting to try it.
They don't have pumpkin. You know they don't have pumpkins there? They probably do. I don't know.
Do you have pumpkins? Can you get canned pumpkin? Is that like, because I know when we talked about like different things between America and Australia, there's several things that they could not get.
Like Jordache jeans?
But I don't know. Maybe you guys had that discussion. I have no idea. But yeah, is that not even an option? Terry with the suggestion for the sweet potato casserole: sweet chopped pecans, brown sugar, butter, salt, and nutmeg.
Yeah, but you were talking about how you didn't like pecans because we were looking at a pecan pie, and here's the thing: when I look at the pecan pie, they smother the pie in pecans on top. What are they hiding underneath that lie?
Okay, I don't not like pecans. I do like them, but looking at what the pie is, it's like mush with a layer of nuts on the top of it, and
What's
I was
the
like,
mush taste like?
I don't know. I've never had one, so
the pecan nut?
yeah. Okay, Helen says yes, they have fresh as well as canned. Friend, make a pumpkin pie. I'm with Amanda. They're disgusting, but I don't like pumpkin flavor, and I don't like just mush. I need more like going on with my desserts, and it's not good. I don't like it, but lots of people do. So the odds are you are going to like it. I do not. Not even a little bit. Kathy says pineapple, brown sugar, butter, and sweet potatoes. That's pretty much how I make it. I usually make it from canned sweet potatoes. I make so much other stuff from scratch. Like I have to pick and choose. Like the stovetop, you just boil water and dump the bits in and stir.
Versus time.
Oven time and space.
Versus hangry.
Yes, you have to do some math there.
People don't like the pumpkin pie.
No, I'm glad people are with me. Christine, I absolutely disagree that asparagus is a cool veggie. I cannot stand asparagus.
So it's okay when it's done like the what's the round asparagus that I was trying to get the other day?
Brussels sprouts?
Brussels sprouts. Yes, when it's crispy and it's got the oils and stuff
I've
on it.
had it very well cooked. That was one thing my high school boyfriend's mom made regularly, and I ate over there, and she would make me eat it. I can't stand it.
But I've only had it one time ever in my life, and that was when I was at Nana's wedding. But when I eat the pickled asparagus that's hot, that's what I like. That's what I can't find. I've been trying to look for hot pickled asparagus out in California for years. When I go to Jess's house, we get it there, and then I eat it, and then the next time I come, since it's pickled doesn't go back, I eat more of it. So I've been looking for that. That's good.
Don says green beans and croissants or cornbread. We usually get a package of croissants and a package of...
We can try the cornbread this time.
The Hawaiian rolls. We'll get you some Hawaiian rolls for your leftover sandwiches.
Never croissants. I don't know if I've ever had croissants.
Yeah, we made them. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling some cornbread. Uncle Yukon got Hawaiian bread today with the chicken. I'm not mad at the Hawaiian rolls. I like them. They're good.
I like it.
I just don't feel like that flavor really fits with Thanksgiving dinner to me.
I always had traditional rolls growing up, like the thicker rolls that would come in the big huge bag. But then when I met you and we had Hawaiian rolls, they're good.
They are good. They're very good, but it doesn't go well with Thanksgiving to me. Electric Adventure says the Fightin' Words was saying potatoes isn't a veggie, and I did see, let me see if I can get back to it. Dawn saying that potatoes have potassium, iron, B6, good fiber.
So does one of my one pill.
But it doesn't count, like, when you're trying to feed your child a balanced diet, they still have to have a vegetable with their potatoes. There cannot be an argument that you don't have to have a vegetable because you have potatoes. Aiden says all-day Thanksgiving special. We were tossing around the idea.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the logistics in my head, but we don't really have much planned. You hear what it, you want to honestly want to know what it is? Is like, do I want to put the effort? Do I want to be on
And
all
not
day?
look,
Do I
not
wanna-
much happens. My mom comes
Not
over.
much happens, so we might as well.
Blake
do
will
it.
usually he's an adult now, so there's no like custody trade off or anything. He kind of
If
figures out
something
who's doing
super-
what.
Yeah, at this point, if something super rad's happening, wherever that's happening at, he'll go.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna have a party and all the families coming down and stuff, go there.
Yeah, if
We'll
they're
just
not
be
really
here.
doing much,
So
he'll come here, just kind of
maybe,
whatever.
I was
My
looking
mom
at-
comes over.
I was
That's
looking at
about
spots
it.
to put multiple cams throughout the morning of us cooking throughout the day and stuff like that. Sports ball might be on, but honestly, we really don't put much on the TV.
Right.
So that
hey
doesn't
Terry, what are you
have to
doing
be
for
on.
Thanksgiving? Let me
Yeah.
just throw that out there while she's watching, if she still is. Let's see. We got that already.
So I was throwing around the idea of just leaving it on all day. You can come and say hi and go. Let me
Right.
know what you bought for Black Friday.
Sally says homemade stuffing is so that's the next day, Dan. Homemade stuffing is so easy. I get it, but I really like stovetop.
I really like stovetop too.
Like, I'm not going to be able to make it that good anytime. Like, I would have to practice a
Yeah.
whole bunch. I'm just going to make stovetop. I got too much other stuff going on. I can just boil water with some butter
Yeah.
and throw it in and stir it, and it's stuffing. So I agree, and I'm sure it's amazing when people make it homemade, but it's not my thing. Melissa uses Mrs. Cubbinson's stuffing. Same thing though, right? Where
Is
you're
that
just
your
like
neighbor?
it's a box. I think that's what my mom uses, or used. That you boil the water and you throw the dried bread bits in there. Okay, Sally corrected me. No water making cranberries, just cranberries and sugar. I thought it was only 2 ingredients, but I'm like, you need a liquid, don't you? But I guess it comes out of the cranberries.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know they float.
I don't know what I said, but Terry said this is why you're my best friend for something I said.
Well, that was like 10 minutes of like.
I know, because
chastity.
Dan makes me sit here and click on the things. I don't know what's happening anymore. My mom's apple pie is the bomb. I usually make an apple pie.
Yeah, what are you gonna do for dessert?
I don't know. You have requested pumpkin roll.
Right, which
I don't-
that gets made. Then that gets made like the day before.
Yes, yeah, that would definitely be made the day before, so it could be refrigerated. Here's the thing: whatever I do for dessert, by the time we're finished eating, nobody wants dessert, and then we have all these leftovers. Then we're like, oh,
I
don't
love
forget
the
to eat the
leftovers.
dessert.
I
Don't
eat
forget
lots
to
of
eat the
leftovers,
dessert.
But
So,
I'd rather eat leftovers than the dessert.
and as much dessert as we have lately, doing the baking show, we have something baked in this house literally constantly. There's still a half of an apple cider cake in there, and I think there
Yeah, I
might still
think
be
you
a couple
should do-
pumpkin muffins.
I think you should do pumpkin roll.
But it doesn't get eaten is the thing.
We have time.
Yeah. Kathy says we make a lot of pumpkin bread and cranberry salad. What is a cranberry salad?
Are they dried cranberries?
I don't know what that is.
Like salad with like craisins and stuff on it like that?
I'm not a fan of that. Steve reminding you gotta marinate the ribs. Marina date. I'm sorry. He says you have to marina date the ribs.
You'll have to show me what date, because they're in the freezer right now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help him with that because he's not very good
I
with
have,
remembering
like-
to like
I
marinate
have
things.
like a lot of like sauces, but I have like a lot of sauces for it.
All right, I'm back down to the pumpkin pie conversation.
That
B.
was-
Graham says we get fresh pumpkin in New Zealand, but no canned pumpkin. You could make a pumpkin pie from fresh pumpkin. I don't know how. I don't make pumpkin pie, but you
It's a
can.
machine that you like
You have to puree it. I think.
pedal it like a bike.
I don't really know. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind on the chat. I'm
Yeah,
trying
just
to
go all
catch up.
just dump out and go to the bottom.
Oh, but Amanda makes a Dutch caramel apple pie with fresh whipped cream.
That was
If I
2
had
days
scrolled,
ago.
I would have missed
sounds
that.
Good. We don't put
All right.
whipped cream on. Well, we used
I
to
don't like
make-
whipped cream.
We did ambrosia salad, but that stuff don't last more than like 5 minutes. Otherwise, it turns into water.
I don't like that. I've only ever made that for you and Blake. But I think over the last few years, you guys haven't really been a fan.
There's just
we just
it's
don't
just
make it.
too much going on the plate. That's the problem. It's just all so stimulating.
Right.
It's like-
Get these fruits and vegetables out of here.
Right.
Kathy says it's fresh cranberries and a jelly type salad. I don't know that I would want that.
I don't know. You'll have to send me a picture.
Again, I like my cranberry jellied. I did see. I think
Yeah,
it was.
send me a picture next
I think
time.
it was Uncle Yukon was saying something about the cans, and I do remember lately the cranberry sauce cans you can't open both ends, so you have to take a butter knife and slide it around
Well,
the
if it doesn't
inside
make
of
that
it.
Noise, if it doesn't make that noise, then it's like that. You know what I mean? It has to make that noise.
Don says, my family has weird traditional salads like Waldorf salad and cream cheese salad for
It's
Thanksgiving.
Waldorf. Was he from
I've
Lord
heard
of
of
the Rings?
Waldorf salad. I don't know
Oh,
what it
yeah?
is. Let me look that up.
That
I feel like I've read about it in books.
that sounds like somebody to put grape
like
nuts in
charging.
salad. That's what I'm thinking. It's like grape nuts in salad. That's my
You
vote.
think?
That's my vote.
Waldorf salad.
But yeah, I think I can pull off a Thanksgiving Day.
It's
stream.
a fruit
I don't
and
think
nut
there's
salad,
anything
generally
stopping
made from fresh apples, celery, walnuts, and grapes, dressed in mayonnaise, traditionally served on a bed of lettuce
see a
as an
picture of
appetizer
that?
or light meal. That's disgusting. Mayonnaise?
Oh, what do they serve that at Guantanamo Bay? Oh my gosh.
Mayonnaise?
Terry says, I think I love Waldorf salad. Are you sure that's like not Andy? Are you sure it's not Warhol salad?
Fruits and nuts and mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. People, who eats this?
Maybe it'd be better with Miracle Whip.
Oh, it's sweeter. It would go better with it. Oh, no. Terry said, nope, that's not the one. It's a different salad. This is not the one. Mayonnaise salad, people. Mayonnaise. No.
No, you're
No.
not having that?
No! Mayonnaise is a bread moistener. That is it.
Terry says, nope,
Nope,
that's
wrong
not the
one.
one.
Nope,
Oh.
not it. Don says Waldorf salad's a no for me. Yes, mayo on apples, and they put mini marshmallows. What the F? Yeah, no. Koru likes mayonnaise, but not like that. No, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's only a bread moistener. That is it.
Potato salad? Maybe I think like you might have to explain.
Are we still suggesting like food ideas for Thanksgiving?
Maybe he doesn't know what potato salad is. Or I don't know if he doesn't know what it is. Let's see.
Wait,
Canadian,
Steve,
a
please-
Canadian
please
would know
clarify.
because they have poutine, which is the same thing. So maybe he wants.
Are we just
maybe
asking
he's
about-
suggesting potato salad? I love potato
I don't
salad
know.
and macaroni salad. I've been wanting one of those for a while. We would have to boil potatoes in the stove. We could probably make that happen. We can. You know what? We can make it the night before.
For potato salad? Okay, but you have like
Because I want it to be cold.
if you have potato salad, you don't get any other potatoes. You don't get baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, any
Why
other.
not? It's one.
How
day.
many potatoes does one person eat?
You know what?
Dan,
2 to
it's-
put in your ears.
Look, especially as somebody who does not eat meat, it's all bread.
But it's one day. I've already
It's bread day.
sacrificing my vegetables for this cheat day. It's not like it happens every day. So
no, he's
it doesn't
pointing out that
matter.
there's mayonnaise in potato salad. Yes, but there's no fruits and nuts in a potato salad. I hope. I don't know. My mom was eating chicken salad the other day and had grapes and something else weird in it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, she said it's really
Just a
good. I
handful
don't,
of earth.
I don't even know. Hannah says all the potatoes. That's how much a person needs.
Right? She's a grower of potatoes.
I disagree. Hannah thought I
Hannah.
was. Thank you for the super chat. Thought I was good at Mario Kart. Just got my ass handed to me online. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you
Oh
gotta
yeah.
watch out for those
It all
coupons.
depends on who you're playing with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Don't worry. You'll have a love hate of it when we play.
My Last Weekend Adventure will never make a home cooked turkey ever again. I think you're done making giant ones. Like unless we had a bunch of people over or
We'll make a
something.
normal size, just like a normal size turkey.
But last year, didn't we get the little ones? And you were all about that? Because wasn't there some coupon and they were like free?
No,
And
it wasn't. Yeah, I got one that was like about like that big. It was okay. I'll get a medium sized one because I didn't have enough leftovers last time.
Gotcha.
Right. But it was like 2020, so everything was bizarro.
Right.
Anyway.
PJ suggesting we look up the SNL sketch for overnight salad. That's a disgusting salad. I don't even think I want to know.
I don't know. Do you remember when they did the sketch of Crystal Clear Gravy? When Crystal Clear
No.
Pepsi was popular, and there was Crystal Clear Gravy, and they had their big old chicken bones, and all this clear gravy was running down. So gross. PJ says, I suck at Mario Kart. I rock at Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers? Really, dude? I would think it'd be opposite for you. Hey, we're going to play on Friday. So if you have not added me yet on the Nintendo Switch, you should, PJ, because we're going to play on Friday live here.
I see Koru says, agree to disagree. I love potatoes. Hannah with the super chat. Potatoes are life, man. Look, I'm not mad at potatoes. What I'm mad at is how I feel after I eat Thanksgiving dinner and I have eaten bread, mashed potatoes or some sort of potato something, sweet potatoes, bread.
But you gotta break it down.
bread,
like,
and
let's
some
say you
jelly.
Want like 10 ounces of bread. You just gotta break it up to those things,
But I'm gluttonous and everything's so good and we only have it all
Don't
once a
make me
year.
Suffer. I want to be backed up with bread. I want more bread than Oprah. That's what I'm saying.
I love bread.
Yeah, I love bread.
Dawn says she bought a turkey breast one year and agrees, not enough leftovers. I want to make turkey soup.
I don't want to make turkey soup. You can, but I don't want to. I want to just eat the turkey. But that's right.
Charlotte remembers you trying to get the turkey
we were trying
from
to get
Walmart
that
last
one.
year.
Remember, we were trying to get that one correct one, and I got the wrong one.
The Ibotta app had all the rebates, so you get a whole free dinner.
Yeah, that's right. So this year I already seen them at the stores. There was when we were at Aldi. It was weird. There was turkeys there, and they were all defrosted just in the refrigerator area. And there was all the butter balls there already, so I guess you take it home and then freeze it. But it was weird that they were already all thawed out.
Yeah, they're usually frozen when you buy them, aren't they?
Right.
I don't know. Dawn, you are my brother's kindred spirit. She says mashed potatoes on bread is so good.
I agree.
I will never forget making fun of him. We were on FaceTime talking, and he was making some leftovers, and he took a tortilla and he filled it with mashed potatoes and he rolled it up and ate it. I was like, that's bread and bread.
It is.
I'm always yelling at him and at Blake, you can't have bread and bread. Your meal cannot be bread and bread. And as far as I'm concerned, potatoes fall under the bread category. It's just filler.
No.
I'm all about potatoes. I love potatoes. But you can't have bread and bread. Steve says there's a reason the Irish left when the potatoes stopped growing.
Yeah, because it was BS. They're like, we can't even get any McDonald's fries. I'd be mad if there was no McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
You know what I will say, though? As I get to an adult, I am not the biggest French fry fan.
No?
You know why? Because right now, okay, so French fries were great and everything, but as I get older, the ratio of good to bad French fries is almost balanced out to 50-50.
We just need to find perfect fries and stick with it.
I might be like hit or it's like miss hit on French fries, so it's like I'm not excited anymore because it's like kind of sad all the time, especially fries that happen inside these walls.
Go to Jack in the Box
after this.
Maybe.
Okay.
No, because there's no food there for me except bread.
We have French fries.
French fries. That's it. I'm just gonna eat French fries. No. Dawn says bread and bread with a side of bread. Thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. That's what I'm saying.
Apparently, you guys are all fans of bread and bread.
Yeah,
so
bread
whichever, you guys. It's not healthy for you.
Look at what Terry just said there.
What did she say? Mashed potatoes with tortilla chips and melted cheese.
I think they're gonna make your head explode. Your head's gonna explode.
Dan would eat it. No,
of course. I'm a guy. I'd eat anything.
No.
It doesn't matter. Animal, mineral, vegetable.
What's PJ got to say here? Potatoes. They're red, they're white, they're brown. They get that way underground. Oh, did you write a poem, friend? There can't be much to do, so now they have blue ones too. We don't care what they look like. We'll eat them any way they can fit on our plate. Any way we can conjure to eat them. We're delighted and think they're just great.
I feel like PJ didn't make this up, and somebody wrote this ballad. PJ, you're the smartest person. Is this true? I bet it's the Idaho theme song or something for Idaho State.
Steve says that's why poutine is great, because you can make subpar fries great just by adding gravy and cheese.
I had poutine. It was fine, but it was just poutine.
Right. And I will say that is absolutely true. If you add stuff in and out, horrible fries. They're made fresh. They chop up the potatoes right there.
Yes.
Boring. But if you get them animal style with the cheese and the sauce and the grilled onions, amazing. Right. But it's all just a vessel for the topping.
Look, poutine's fine, but it's gray. And like, how flavorful can gray be?
I don't like gravy.
It's just gray.
I'm not a fan of gravy at all.
It's just a gray tasting. It looks like paper
mache.
mache.
It's gravy and cheese curds, right?
It's like, let me put paper mache all over your French fries. But it was fine, but like, it didn't like, it's not a new flavor.
Right.
Yeah.
Dora's asking if we have Culver's out in Cali. They have A+ fries. No, but I will be going to Chicago on Friday, and I think they have them out there.
You have to go through flyover states to get to it.
Yeah, they have them in Arizona.
Uh-huh.
Like, that's 6 hours away. You could get it. That Terry introduced me to their cheese curds and amazingness. But yeah, they're just not out here. I mean, they might be in California somewhere. They are not here.
Oh, are you able to click on Facebook chats, dude? That's nice.
Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Yeah,
Ooh, yes.
Denise says, my son loves to order potatoes, fried and baked, all on the same plate. No, it's so... You can't have potatoes and potatoes and potatoes.
That's one thing I've never had on the same plate was a baked potato and French fries. I feel like that's some sort of cannibalism. Like,
no, that's not cannibalism.
No, but if like I take my French fry and I dip it in my mashed potatoes and eat it, there's some sort of like... That's like some sort of like... That should be... That's like illegal. Like I should like...
Too much bread and bread?
You know? Oh, there's a Culver's and Nova. Yeah, but there's also a Culver's like a mile away from Jess's house. So I have to watch out because that's our go-to. In fact, I think that's maybe what somebody had tonight.
I will definitely be getting that if there's one close enough to Jason's house, and I think there is because I think my mom talked about getting it. Maybe.
Right.
Christine says poutine made me feel like vomiting after 2 bites. It kind of looks like vomit.
It was fine, but like nothing. Like I'm disappointed in Canada. Like Canada like seems happy, and like that was a very like rainy day food. Like it was drab.
Yeah.
It was good though. It was still good. Blue potatoes are interesting. I've never had that.
I've never seen a blue potato.
No, I've never had that. Chicago is back there. Yeah, it's back. That's back east. Anything from like Vegas on is back east. That's the cutoff, yeah.
Yeah.
Or flyover states. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All right, we're gonna wrap this up soon because I know you're fading. I can see you fading.
I need food.
So speak now or forever hold your peace, Crystal. This will be it for you until the a week
29th.
From Fridays. Right.
10 days.
Are you excited to get the heck out of here?
I am excited to see my brother, see his wife, see my nephew that I haven't seen since he was 9 months old. I'm excited to have no responsibilities for 6 whole days. Look, I gotta get myself. Dan's gotta get me to the airport. I gotta get myself on a plane. And then I'm done and I don't have to do anything else from Friday evening until Thursday morning.
What do you do on a plane? You don't like airplanes, or are we over that now?
I've done it enough. I feel like I'm better with it. I read. I mostly read. Like I've got like 3 books on my nightstand I haven't even started yet. 2 of them are Stephen King books. So I will definitely bring a book or 2.
Okay.
And that's all. It's 4 hours. So I've got a short book and a long book. I don't know which one I'm going to read, but yeah, I'll read. I have music in case I feel like not reading.
I might do some impromptu live streams. You guys will have to check out the Facebook group or whatever, but I might go live a little bit. I don't know what else to do. Like, I work, and then, like, at night, it'll just be me here alone. Blake will be back on Monday.
Yeah.
So I'll have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then mostly Monday off until Blake comes back, and then we'll hang out.
You got to take him to school Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, and then we'll hang out and do, like, stuff. I don't know.
Yes, Chris, no sponsibilities.
No
I don't have to be responsible for making sure anybody eats or anything is clean or nothing at all. So yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight, but I will not see you again until Friday the 29th. We will be carving a pumpkin, making caramel apples, and that's all I know.
That's all you know?
That's all I know.
Far?
And then Halloween themed antics on the 30th.
That'll be fun.
Yes.
That'll be fun. I'm excited for you to come back so we can like carve a pumpkin and hang out. That'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be like very stir crazy without me by the time I get back.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You usually are. This is the longest I've gone away. I will be gone for 6. I'll leave on Friday and come back on Thursday, so like 6 days.
You've gone away from a week before.
5 days was the longest I've.
Maybe from like this here. It should be good. A lot of it's working, and I'm home all the time anyway, so
right.
Yeah, so it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Thank you everybody for all the well wishes on my trip. I will I'll make some posts of things and stuff, but yeah, I won't be live or doing anything.
Nope. Well, good. Enjoy your trip. All right, everybody. I guess we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
So we can get out of here. So have a good night. Like I said, look out Friday. Look out Friday. Let me see if I can bring this up one more time using this interesting system here.
Nice.
We'll do some Mario Kart on Friday, probably 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 o'clock Eastern. If you have Mario Kart, that's my Switch number. Take a screenshot, write it down. You know.
PJ, I'll approve your post.
Do we need to wait for a second?
No, he said to approve his post so he doesn't seem crazy. I don't know if that's going to do it. This is not going to help, friend.
Oh, go to RFSfam if you want to see PJ's post.
Uncle Yukon, I can't take the sword on the plane. I may lock it in my trunk and take my keys, though.
No, I've been good with the sword. It's right here.
Cora wants to know which Mario Kart.
For the Mario Kart 8 for the Switch?
Yes.
Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. Yes. I think I have more than one.
There's only one on the Switch,
yes,
though, right?
There's only one on the Switch. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 for the Switch. So, all right, have a good night. What are we doing for food?
I don't know yet. I need to go... cheese sticks?
You have cheese sticks? You can
I
wait
have
like
leftover
30 minutes
pizza
until...
still.
You have a piece of leftover pizza.
Did you eat one of my 2 pieces?
I never touched it. Then you have
Then
2.
I should have 2.
Oh, well, enjoy that.
I might.
I'm going to make a sandwich. So.
All right.
All right, everybody,
guys.
have a good night, and I will see you guys on Friday.
I will see you guys on the 29th.
No taco.
No,
I have nothing for tacos.
I don't even know if they're out there.
Probably not. So, all right. Have a good night. I'm on this other stream thing, so it's just gonna end here. So I'm gonna wait like 10 seconds and wave.
Bye, guys. Have a good week without me.
Yeah.
Bye.